just bear with us, guys. It's just
Thanks, mate.
bit difficult to get them to join on to us.
Right, there you go.
We won't be having a video feed of it, though. It's kind of struggling while we're operating off of a laptop at the moment. But we will have an audio link of him.
Yeah, I believe I am live now. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually pops up weirdly on Chrome saying you're live.
Going down. Yes, I am live, but that has annoyed me because now I can't do my scheduled one. I haven't got my thumbnail, I haven't got my title, I haven't got my tags, I ain't got nothing now. Oh, but guys, welcome.
Modern technology, eh?
I know. Yeah, I think what's happened is I clicked managed broadcast, I had it all set up ready, and then after that I've gone into YouTube Studio and thought, oh, whilst I've got a second, I'll change the title, and been doing so, I must have lagged OBS out and decided it wants to cancel it.
Either that or it's just confused it. Like OBS is looking for a video with this exact title, and all of a sudden something doesn't match. It could be anything. But yeah, so again, this is more of a wing it sort of live. It's not really scripted. I think it's quite raw. Everything's just kind of on the spot with it all.
Ad hoc, as I say.
Well, a bit of ad-libbing with it all. But we do have roughly some topics to go across. So obviously we was in Oxford yesterday. We went to see a protest. So there was a load of counter-protesters in Oxford protesting Tommy Robinson hosting a debate at the Oxford Union. Now it's a bit of a weird one because you have loads of people in there that would probably class themselves as anti-fascist, and their act of trying to shut down a open debate is, well, it's quite fascist behaviour, really, isn't it?
It's just a bit, isn't it?
Shutting down someone else's speech. If you disagree with Tommy Robinson and his opinions, then like I would kind of understand it if it was a rally where he's just got the freedom to say what he wants to say with no pushback. But it's an active, open debate. It's discourse. It's people from opposing sides being able to put their opinions forward. Something that is very, very important, especially in a democracy. So definitely felt like the actions of the counter-protesters yesterday was very anti-democratic.
Yeah, it did get a bit wild from time to time, but our video will be out on YouTube on that. We did do a live yesterday as well.
Signal was terrible.
Yeah, connection was pants. So it's very, very in and out, skippy, jumpy. So just hang on, and we'll put one together.
That's one of the worst things about live streaming. That.
Yeah, you just don't know where you are. Birmingham are quite bad for it as well in certain areas.
Oh,
yeah. Speaking of which, we've got Birmingham coming up this weekend as well. So obviously, there's the Britain First March happening, and I could see it being counted quite largely, to be honest.
I'm gonna try and get to that one, but for me it's a 250-mile round trip, so.
It's a reasonable time. It starts at lunchtime, isn't it?
Yeah, well, with 1 day's notice and custody of kids, it might be a bit difficult tomorrow.
Like I say, it's a shame you've obviously got like childcare and stuff as well.
I know.
Otherwise, we could always offer you somewhere to stay if you didn't want to do the whole trip in like 1 day sort of thing.
I might just have to put them up for adoption.
Yeah.
Never. Well, it'd be a lot easier though, wouldn't it?
Going out for milk.
If yeah, yeah. That good old story. My dad nipped out for a pint of milk and never come back. I ended up coming and filming with Fox, Urban Fox.
Urban Fox, UK Media.
But right, I'm ready to get into this first video. I think the one that you've loaded up, the one with DP, I believe, in it.
Yeah.
We can pull that up. So it's on topic of Oxford yesterday. So obviously we travelled down to Oxford with DP Audits, and it was a bit of a lift for him for the day. And he ended up bumping into I'd say reporter or documentary maker for BBC Two, making a documentary on all these protests at the moment. So Anyone that knows DP Audits, he's very opinionated, and he ain't afraid to speak his opinions. And let's have a look at.
I believe he's fairly mellow, to be honest.
The first bit is partly involving the police. I'll skip it on to the bit where he starts to go to the BBC reporter, which I think is about 6 minutes. DM, if you want to get yours to 6 minutes.
Bang on 6 minutes.
You get it precisely on 6, but it's going to be quite difficult.
Precise.
So my name is jumping to 59 or 01. So I'm on 5:59.
I was precisely on 6, but then bang, there you go. I've had it back. I'm bang on 6.
Oh, you're on 6 or?
Yeah, I'm bang on 6 minutes.
That's a nightmare, isn't it?
Oh, hang on.
Can you not do with the arrow?
Oh, it does it 5 seconds.
Ah.
So if I get to 55 somehow.
That was the competitive side.
Oh no, this is mugging me off big time.
That's like trying to get an exact amount in your petrol tank.
I'll tell you what, we'll be a second out. Right, are you ready to go?
Evening, chat. Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
Ready to play? 3, 2, 1. We'll fire it. We'll go.
Well, we're not syncing it back up again if it's out.
Hey, where's it gone? There it is. Sorry, there we go.
Are we okay for sound here?
Guys in the chat, if you can let me know if the volume's alright as well.
Oh, he did have a couple of words with me before, just introducing himself as BBC, so we've just gone to a quiet area here.
How you doing?
But it's not missed any of the interview itself. Try and...
Yeah,
Hey, mate.
my name is Mubin.
Yeah, big up.
Mubin.
Yeah. So this is, if you're both going to speak, are you both going to speak?
I'll speak, yeah.
You're going to speak?
I'll speak, yeah.
Okay, so my name is Mubin.
Yeah.
We're from the BBC.
Yeah.
This is for a documentary for BBC Two.
Yeah.
Are you happy for your contribution to be used?
Yeah, absolutely fine. Yeah.
Okay, can you give me your name?
Just let me know about any echo, guys. We've got a different mic this time, so I've not had enough time with it to dial it in.
Originally we're police auditors, so deal with corruption of police and stuff like that.
You're police auditors.
So basically, we turn up at police, we film the police, make sure they're doing the jobs properly, but it's moved on and quite gone political now.
Okay, so what do I call you?
You call me Paul.
Paul. Okay, so Paul, tell me why you're here today.
So I'm a YouTuber. I cover a lot of protests. I would say I'm on the right, but I do like to come and try and open discourse at the left protests.
Well, we're just covering a bit of it.
Unfortunately, when you come to the left side of protests, it's not always easy to open discourse, because whilst they call people like me the fascists, they want to shut down opinions by any means necessary, which is an element of fascism. So they're a bit hypocritical. But on the right, the right will always get discussion. So I've had a lefty journalist that I've had a bit of problems with. He said it the other week, it was quite funny in Sheffield. Oh, when I go over to the right, they'll speak to me. Because that's funny, because when I've come over here to speak to you guys, straight away this one stood in front of me and tried to block me, do you know what I mean?
So today, was your objective, you wanted to have a debate with people?
Discussion, make video for my YouTube channel.
What kind of discussion did you want to have?
Political discussion.
But like, tell me what point you wanted to get across.
Well, I'm all for mass migration and deporting loads of people, because we've flooded the country with foreigners over the last 30 years against the people's will, and people are upset. And I think take away all rhetoric. I think we're awakening a bit of tribalism in people and why racism is on the rise. And people that have been here for years, they shouldn't suffer from racism. I feel like I'm going to start suffering from it, because our government and people like this doing this open borders bonkers stuff is now causing huge problems in this nation. And this is England, man. I'm an Englishman. This is our nation. So I've come here to cover these protests, highlight what these people are about. And today with Tommy, I'm not the biggest Tommy fan. I agree with some things that he's done in the past. Some other things quite recently, quite questionable that I don't agree with. But this is meant to be a debate today. The people in that room should shut him down, not this.
I want to come on to the debate in a second. I just want to make sure I got what you said right, because I don't want to misquote you. So you just said, I'm for migration.
Mass
repatriation. Who do you want to repatriate?
Who do I want to repatriate? Well, all the ILRs, I'd get rid of a lot of them.
ILRs?
Indefinite leave to remain. The Boris Wade that come here over the last 10, 15 years. I'd looking at sending a lot of them back. I'd no hate to individuals, never about hate to individuals, but on a big picture, when I'm looking at nations like your Afghan, your Somalia, your Eritrea, and there's a representation, a higher amount of crimes coming from them people, I'd shut the door and I'd say, look at sending a lot back. Anybody who's here, that's been here for years, that's not really contributing, send them back. And just bring immigration right down, shut it for now till we get a bit of a grip of it. Because if we don't, you're just going to keep pissing off all the white people, and racism's going to rise, resentment's going to rise, and we're going to have major issues in this country. And we don't want to be demographically replaced in our own country, because the numbers are dropping rapid.
Oh, so you think white people are being replaced?
We are being replaced, yeah. I walk around Coventry City now, and I'm 38, right? The demographic change in that city centre. Again, no hate to individuals, but I walk around and I have a bit of a feeling about it, like, why is it changing so
if you have a look at
Where's
the
all
census,
white
there is
people, right?
examples of this sort of declining, the change in demographics.
It's about hating others, hating you because you've got colour or
been a
whatnot. It's
massive
not about
drop,
that. I feel like it's now, it's about us loving
it's about
ourselves,
10 years,
getting our nation back and getting back in control, do you know what I mean?
So I think it's 2021, so the next census would be in about 5 years' time, so it'd be interesting to see percentage change between 21 and 31 in that regards.
It's very sensitive, do you know what I mean?
Annoying when you're having your phone, it's all automatically on Facebook and starts playing the first video. But yeah, you can easily just walk around quite a few cities, like DP's mentioned Coventry. You've also got Leicester as well, which you can see a massive change in demographic. You walk around Leicester, and you can kind of do that sort of like spot the white man in a sense, and certain streets you go down, it can be quite a difficult thing to do, quite a task.
7 to 9%. 7 to 9% are extremist Muslims. So to all the moderate Muslims, they're international security services. From their research, that's what they believe, they estimate, right? Now, to all moderate Muslims, no hate to you, but you guys need to call out the extremism war. 7 to 9% of extremist Muslims is about 400,000 in this year, 400 million worldwide. It's a big problem. It's a lot, and we have to deal with it.
We're probably
if these guys come in too many numbers, the extremist side of it, they'll ruin it for normal, average, moderate Muslims, I believe.
What do you think is going to happen with this motion today? Because of course there's been quite a lot of debate about whether this should actually even be taking place. You know, it's been postponed again.
The debate, I think the debate should be taking place.
Why do you think it should?
Because discourse is the only way. If after discourse it gets to violence, if we don't start talking, things are going to get worse and violence is going to rise, and people are going to suffer. That's the problem.
People bring them all in. If they're not good, leave them wherever they are.
But how do you determine that?
We can't.
Exactly.
Well, we don't know what they're going through, man. Everyone's going through shit.
But what about what we're going through in our land?
We're from the 62. Is that right with you?
Yeah. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
remember this is a BBC guy here.
He's going
to try and exaggerate everything.
It's just a debate, isn't it?
So if the motion doesn't pass,
what's the motion?
So the motion is the West is right to be suspicious of Islam.
Well, I think that's correct.
But if it doesn't pass,
but who's passing it?
So it's going to be voted on in the House.
In the House?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it doesn't pass...
Is there an equal split of left and right leading people in there? What's the split on the ideology?
It's a bunch of...
Because if it's a more left-leaning ideology, Tommy's probably going to lose the motion, right?
The question is, if it passes...
He's bang on with that, innit, DP?
Sorry, you're thinking.
Well, no, it's not going to... You can pass
you
a
can't
whatever motion
vote
you
on
want,
it in
but the people that
Parliament
believe
and
that
have a
Islam's
highly
a problem to the West will
left-leaning
believe it,
one,
and the people that don't believe it's a problem
it has to
will
be
believe it's not a
fair.
problem, right? We're still going to be stuck at that.
So you don't think it's relevant?
I say if people can't talk things out,
I think it is relevant. I think
I'm
there
just
is
going to
the discussion.
eliminate
I
you
think
from
all
this
Abrahamic religions have
non-existent
got problems,
discussion.
they all clash. Even Christianity, look at Ireland, for instance, with the Catholics and Protestants. I think the Abrahamic religions, we need to take a look at them as a whole and be more careful with them. Is it better to have a majority Christian, keep it majority Christian, a majority Islam, majority Jewish, for instance, and keep it that way? Because the Abrahamic religions over time seem to just always fucking fight and cause problems.
But in a contemporary context, I think it would be fair to say there's a lot more discussion here today, also in the tabloids, in the papers, online. There's a lot more discussion about Muslims specifically, isn't there?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because I think people feel a bit like the religion's a bit intrusive on the nation at points.
Intrusive, go on.
Intrusive because it's a Christian country built on Christian values, for Christian building initially. when you've got Muslims coming, we see the videos. I call him Better Call Khan, the Pakistani Better Call Saul, the one from Birmingham. Him and his mate. His mate did that thing going, we're not here to take part, we're here to take over. Now, as a white Englishman in England, how do you make that think that makes us feel? That is a piss take, and there's loads of videos online when they're doing this. The Muslims have got to take responsibility themselves, where some of them people are poking us online. Stop poking us, you're making it worse.
Yeah, well,
both sides have got guilt in all of it.
Yeah, you know, there's an argument though that for every person that you can find that's. So you're recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lily, yeah, she goes, I wondered when I watched the BBC if they deliberately sent these two to cover this and not the white reporters.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the background.
You're filming me, aren't you?
I'm filming,
disappeared under the top of.
I told you I was filming you.
Yeah,
It's almost empty.
But no, his bottle's empty.
I did realise they had a bottle on.
How have people said your audio is in your chat? How have people said your audio is in your chat?
On at all times, I get attacked a lot,
I assumed you were filming me. There's an argument, you said, you've seen Muslims say terrible things online. There's lots of people
both sides. Online at the minute is a cesspit. Racism is not just a white man problem, it's an everybody problem.
Yeah, so
online it's fucking mental.
So then,
go into some of the Muslim TikTok groups where all the Muslims are talking. I think some of the things they talk about when they talk about women, the young Pakistani lads, is
all the time,
everything's
jumping.
You think
about me. I've said some bad things, yeah.
So you must.
That's what I'm saying. It's all sides, isn't it?
So you must be entirely aware. I'm just talking about factually. That the vast majority of Muslims in this country pay their taxes, they work really hard, they're in, really.
There is though when you look at the.
Hiya Morpheus, hiya Lily, hiya Dam, hiya Rick, hiya everybody, welcome. God bless you all. I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Employment stats. Hold on a minute. When you look at the employment stats though, when it comes to women in.
For all you that have just joined, we're watching DP and we have Urban Fox Media in with us. You'll hear his voice pop up at some point.
Muslim women, especially when you look at your Bangladeshi and Pakistani, they have got the highest number of unemployment. Whether that's to do with they've not had the education or they're being not allowed to by their thingy, liberate them women and let them work. Why are they not working?
But do you think this contributes to liberating Muslim women?
What? This? I'll be straight with you. If you ban the burqa, it liberates loads of women. You might not like it, but I bet it will.
What I'm saying is, on a level, when people here today, whether you like it or not, I don't know if you were here, I'm assuming you were here, when there was a bit of a charge and then there was some argy-bargy and people are screaming at each other.
Yeah.
The impression most people have of that is these people here are, I'm going to use the word, they're a bunch of racists, right? Do you think that's helping in any way to liberate women or make things
Well, you think all these are a bunch of racists?
No, I'm not saying they're a bunch of racists.
I think your statement to say that in itself is inherently racist, is it not? Because you're judging that they're all racist.
I didn't say
because they're white pages stood on that side.
I didn't say that, though, did I?
But you just said they're all racist. That's what you think.
No, I didn't.
The way he said, and they're all racist, right? Yeah. To me, was him insinuating that's kind of how he feels. But obviously, DP calls him out on it, but he seems to double down on that's not what he was saying.
But it was though, weren't it?
Yeah. It's the way he leans forward, right?
Yeah.
Bit,
I'm gonna say it. Racist.
Yeah.
Exactly. Big up, chat.
Yeah, you misheard.
I don't know if your chat has told you or not, but I can hear your video in my ear. I can hear your video through your mic.
That this isn't really about women's rights.
Their opinions.
So I didn't say that either. What I said is there is an opinion when people see what is going on here that this isn't really about women's rights or any of the things you were saying. It's a bunch of people
you lefties do this women rights thing. It's all nonsense. I've never once in my videos gone women's rights. No, but you just said that women's rights. I have never
raised women's rights. I didn't raise women's rights.
Oh, on about the burqa, yeah. I'd liberate all them Muslim women and take the burqa off. Yeah.
What I'm asking is, when you're here today, do you think this is contributing to that being?
The protesters have brought conversation up, especially about the migration situation. Everyone always says this stupid thing, go to the government and go outside Parliament. I don't know if you've ever been to London, but there's a protest outside on Downing Street every single day of the week. They do nothing.
I slept there for 6 weeks.
It does nothing. It does hardly fuck all, does it?
So I'm asking you a genuine question.
So, but at the hotels, what it's done is when we process it at the hotels, it's made the government force a conversation in Parliament. Like, but for me, legal migration has affected illegal migrants. Where we'd have care and want for refugees in the past, they're getting overlooked now because people are so upset on the other side.
Where do you see this for you? Like, what is the
DP both touch on that.
What is the end game? Stop this anti-white rhetoric, because that's been rife over 30 years. Why in my own country, as a white man, have I found it the most unpopular thing to be in this country is a white British man?
The most what, sorry?
Unpopular, untrendy thing to be in this country has been a white, single British male.
You feel,
I genuinely feel that's what it's been like.
Single.
So where's the apologies from all the ethnic groups to us white people saying, why do you feel like that? But we're not allowed to have that conversation, because if we do, we're racist for that. Whereas brown's beautiful, black's beautiful, you're all allowed to have that. As soon as we say white's beautiful, we're racist.
What do you see as the end game then?
At the end game,
I've got to say, I love that hippie guy's
I mean, it's
style.
quite self-explanatory, isn't it?
Oh, I've just paused
Set standards high and voting Rupert Lowe.
I've just paused it on the perfect. I want to take a picture of that. I just paused it on the perfect place. So good, perfect, nice one. Thank you, guys.
Restore
It just seems a bit laggy on my side, so I wonder if it were lagging for yous.
Britain, aim high, vote low. We're going to deport millions of people. We're not getting rid of everybody. We're going to
slow down. What does aim high, vote low mean?
Restore Britain.
I don't understand.
It's a party run by Rupert Lowe.
Right.
What we're going to do is we're going to shrink the state down. We're going to give small businesses a bit of breathing space, deport loads of people that are wasting on the system that shouldn't be here, and we're going to be...
Okay, let me just stop
Can I just...
I want to ask.
I know, but I'm doing my job, so just give me 2 minutes. We can have this discussion afterwards. When you say deport lots of people, you said specifically that aren't contributing. Does that include white people that are...
When he turns round to the hippie and goes to him... Just stop one second, I'm just doing my job here. You can see it in his face, he's like, yeah, I've got him here, watch this now, like as if he's reeled him in or something.
No, because if they're white English, they belong here, this is their land.
Right, there's a difference, what if they were...
It's just on that sort of note there, so DP says he'll go all the way back to pre-World War II.
Well, it is.
You find that funny and I find that insulting, you find that funny.
I find it funny.
This is my homeland, with my people, and that is insulting.
How far back would you go on the remigration side of things?
Like, how far back are you going to go? Everyone's in it.
Well, let's not be stupid about this, right?
I don't think we should be
so there's a difference between settler time period and immigration. When a society is fully built up and you bring people over, that's immigration, right? Years ago, the Anglo-Saxons come over, and when we mix with them...
Yeah?
Oh.
Sorry, I was sucked into that video then.
So obviously that point where they're talking about how far back would you go, so in regards to obviously the remigration of Restore came into power, obviously DP said he'll go pre-World War II. What's your sort of take on that?
I was just literally on that bit, he just said the Anglo-Saxon bit. So I was just catching up. So I'm guessing he mentions that he'll go to World War II.
That's what DP says. Yeah, he would go pre-World War II.
What, for deporting people?
I'm assuming that that was on the topic. Yeah, on millions was going and stuff like that. And obviously the question put to him is, well, how far back would you go?
Yeah, I thought I'd understood it right. Well, you can't say World War II, can you? Because most of them are dead now. Do you know what I mean? So how far back would you go? 60 year. Do you know? Because
so the way Rupert puts it on his announcement video was 1997. Immigration was stable, and then it just goes through all these sort of like what's the word? Nostalgia sort of British sort of things all on screen and stuff like that. But yeah, he quotes 1997 to be when immigration policies and immigration in general was stable, and it was after that it just started spiking up and stuff like that. So yeah, in my opinion, probably around that sort of like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard for me because in my mind, all I can think is, look, immigration, no matter what, it's always been good and it always will be good. But you have the illegals, you have the bad people. Do you know, like how do I explain this? For example, like I know people that have come here legally, Asian people, for example, and their granddads, they must be 50 to 70 years old, and they cannot speak a word of English, and they've been in this country for 15, 20 years, and they can't speak a word of English. They only speak Pakistani. Do you know, like,
yeah,
to me, they,
in that sort of thing,
yeah, to me, they should go.
Even the attempt.
That takes you back to what 20 years is 2006, so yeah, just after the 1997. Do you know?
Yeah.
But then would you go back further than them? Do you know? Because if I'm going back further than them, I'm going back older than I am, so I can't say what the country used to be like before then. I can only go off my own experience. So I'd probably only say in the past 30 years. Thinking about it logically, yeah, probably 30 years I'd go back.
That will lead on very nicely, actually, towards a future topic, actually, that sort of time frame. So we'll complete this video, and then hopefully you got wind of the topic I'm thinking of.
Oh, I've got someone here saying, Lily, she's saying, yeah, well, I've got minimum the last 30 years from Morpheus, and Lily saying 1970s.
70s? Back in the days where you could literally probably...
Where was the Windrush scandal?
Everyone knows each other on the street. You could leave your like, sort of doors open. You could venture out your house and venture just into your neighbour's house and stuff like that. Everyone's literally on like first name terms with each other.
Yeah.
There's no fear of like letting your kids out on the streets to play.
Do you know what? This was the year I was born, so I would never have thought this, but one day a go-go, is the channel name here, commented saying... So in other words, as soon as the Channel Tunnel was opened, 1995. I'm guessing, Lee, you'd probably be the better person to speak on that, because...
Yeah, that's pre-me.
Hey, stop being ageist.
Because that's pre-me as well, and I know me and you at the same age, aren't we, really?
Yeah, so... Do you know what? I didn't even know when the Channel Tunnel first opened, to be fair.
1995, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, 95 apparently.
I deny or confirm that that's correct.
Do you know what?
Even me going back in school, I mean, there was mixed race back then. I mean, I'm talking like mid-80s. But there wasn't a problem. You know, I had lots of coloured, really, really good friends in school. I mean, there wasn't really that much of a widespread issue back in the day.
There's always been immigration.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Always, but it's just spiraled out of control. And I think
it's the scale, it's the amount, it's the numbers.
When did? Let me just quickly Google this just to make sure I am right in what I'm saying. When did?
I'll go back 5 seconds. I'll play this video again as well.
I'll get a drink.
Yeah. Go on.
Give me 2 seconds. Last word.
Got warm. Everything's condensed. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's really ice. Temperature's just gone back up again today.
Right,
Sat on a mower.
Google completely misunderstood what I meant by that. And I must have used the wrong acronym. Human Rights Act. It's Economic Human Rights Act, isn't it? Not European.
What, EHCR?
EHCR.
European Human Rights.
1998 and came full force in October 2000. So you know what? That all lines up with exactly what we were saying. 1997, 1998, you know, around them times, because that's what I was just Googling then. When did like the human rights get more involved in like the immigration and stuff? And it says here the Human Rights Act 1998 fully came into force in the UK in October 2000, marking the point when individuals could directly challenge immigration and deportation decisions in the UK courts using rights from the European Convention of Human Rights.
And what do these sort of dates line up with as well?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
No, what else? No, what else? What else?
Oh, go on.
Lines up with Blair.
Exactly, so there you go. I wouldn't have thought that one, but
that's immigration as well.
I'm sure Lee just said something.
The Blair wave. Then we had the COVID Boris wave.
Because what was Lee on about a moment ago? Were it 1997 and 1998? What were it you were saying?
No, you asked about the Channel Tunnel, didn't you?
No. Just before that.
Oh, he's back now. What were you saying just before now?
Oh, I don't know. Blinked it.
I blinked. No, you said something about 1997, 1998. Around that time, yeah.
Don't know.
Someone did.
The last thing I can remember saying is I had a lot of coloured and mixed race friends in school, like mid to late 80s.
Yeah, well, it was just before that bit, so you've forgotten. But I was just saying it's weird because and Callum just mentioned it lines up with Tony Blair as well. But I was Googling basically when the Human Rights Act got more involved in immigration. And it's weird the timing of this, isn't it? The Human Rights Act, 1998, fully came into force in the UK in October 2000. So 1998 to
97, I believe.
Well, it says, I don't know, that's what it's saying on Google anyways, that's what I'm reading. Marking the point when individuals could directly challenge immigration and deportation decisions in the UK courts using rights from the ECHR. So between 97 and 2000. So do you know what? Yeah, probably past 20, 30 years, I'm still going to stick with my decision, with my answer, yeah. So
we'll carry on with this video then.
Yeah, I think World War II is a bit over optimistic.
Yeah, I think it's a bit far because there's like how colossal of a war both world wars were. We've got to pay sort of homage and respect to those that fought alongside us in essentially.
Yeah.
A lot of Gurkhas, Indians fought for us in both World Wars.
Exactly, yeah. And obviously they fought alongside us for the whole of Europe, and essentially what would have happened after Europe, it would Hitler and all that probably would move further west and try to take on America as well. So
trying to get himself in frame,
essentially save Europe and the West from the Nazis.
Portland. Right, I'm playing this anyway.
Yeah. Obviously.
That's called settling time period.
What we're doing, watching it to the end?
Yeah, pretty much all of it says BBC, and then a little bit of a debrief with AB at the end.
Yeah,
which is quite interesting to watch as well.
No.
Big difference. The fact that the left like to construe straight over that fact.
So you're saying the white.
So you're saying that the English white people in this land don't have a claim to this land over everybody else?
I think you just made that up. I'm just trying to be clear. How far back would you go?
How far back? Oh, go pre-World War II. Simple. Okay, if you've got English bloodline in ya, then you've got English, haven't you? All this argument about mixed race. Mixed race people with English in them have got English blood, have they not?
Oh! I've just realised what he was on about. Fuck. I didn't get to that point.
Oh right, okay.
I didn't get to the point. He's on about like when deporting someone. He's saying anything before World War II, you've got true British blood in you, pretty much. Like if your ancestors, if your ancestors go back, so like where I could trace my heritage, I could trace it back 15 generations to the northwest of England and cotton mill towns. Made so many great granddads back here. Were a cotton mill overseer, you know, around here. Some of my family, my great grandma and granddad, they were in Ireland, you know, Ballygarrett and Dublin. So I think what he's trying to say is,
if you can trace your heritage back to that.
Yeah, right. Because then you're a true British person, not just a thing. I think that's what he was trying to say with that, you know. I just got to it.
Possibly.
So then,
English grandparents.
So do you understand?
Even a lot of the sense.
And you're saying people that don't contribute.
But yeah, that would have been a really far point to go back, for sure.
I thought you were on about, when you mentioned it, I thought you were on about deporting people, and I'm like, But I didn't clock it until when I got caught up to you, where you was at.
Yeah, you're right. It's loosely on the deportation side of it. Yeah.
How the majority of people
I think you're right on the specifics
I
of
think
it.
that you're construing
Right,
it as
I'm gonna
racist because
continue.
you're basically working with the BBC and you're brainwashed by the mainstream. No, it's okay to be nationalistic. A lot of nations around the world are nationalistic. Look at Pakistan. The argument they're having in there about Islam, the Pakistanis goes on a lot. In Pakistan, you cannot get in their parliament unless you have Pakistani blood. Most countries around the world have bloodlines in their politics. But here, every man and his dog can just... We've got migrants that are still on in ILR becoming councillors and stuff. We've got Bangladeshi politicians that want to do the liberal
on a plane,
lefty
send
stuff
them.
here, but be
Easy,
absolutely nationalist back in Bangladesh. It's all
DP's on
warped up,
point with
and we
this.
are upset as white people. We see all this shit going on. Do you know what I mean? If we want to deport loads of people that we've asked against for years from our country, then we should be respected and the conversation should be sat down and had. Not laughed at like that when you just giggled at me when I talked about the whiteness side of it. Do you know what I mean?
No, I was laughing because I thought it was a funny thing to say.
I just think it'd be interesting to find out the question about practicalities-wise. How is it you're going to? Because you're saying you're going to deport tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people. How can you do that without?
Depends how right wing and less of a pussy you want to be, innit? You
How
can
do
do
you
things.
without loss of life? That's what I'm saying. Because you look at every single time that's ever happened. If you look at the exchange of populations between Greece and Turkey, the exchange of populations between India and Pakistan, any time when you're talking about mass deportations, whether or not it's justifiable or not,
No one said it's going to be easy.
Without. Well, I mean.
Well, you sour the milk first, don't you? You sour the milk first, don't you? You don't make it
You're
as
saying
easy.
that there's like
What does that mean? You sour the milk. You make it
there's
difficult.
an allowable number of deaths. You're saying.
Well, I agree with banning halal and kosher. The student visa situation is atrocious. You've got all these pop-up universities.
That's a question for you. Fox.
Yeah.
Would you ban halal and kosher?
Yes.
I would.
Why?
But just on the basis of it not being stunned. Like that, literally just cutting the throat and bleeding the animal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're big on animals anyway, as you know from our previous business. So
Obviously,
I have to agree because of my uncles being farmers and that. I believe British, they put so much research and so much effort into it over the years. They were far more advanced in that kind of thing than the third world countries. It's kind of a bit more inhumane in third world countries, and they're kind of bringing that in, and I don't like it myself. So I agree. But right.
Actually, we personally are meat eaters. We will eat meat.
Oh yeah, of course.
But that animal needs to be looked after up into the point of slaughter. Like you 5 freedoms that needs to be met. Before animals destined for slaughter.
I don't know, just before I click play on my video, I don't even know if this is true or not. Sorry, but I've just got a comment in my chat. Pakistan are currently mass deporting Afghanistanis. It's okay for them to do it, but not us. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but apparently Pakistan are deporting the Afghans from the country.
It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
Well, the topic, I don't know, I think you are a little bit behind us, but there's a topic DP brings up, which is just brought up on our video, which is about bloodline ruling in politics.
Where are you on your video? What time?
22:39.
I'm 21:55, that's why I'm about 30 seconds behind you.
I'll tell you what, I'll hold off then. You catch up. Because I think you're about to hear the bit I was about to talk about.
You said 21:39, didn't you?
They use it.
22:39.
Do a lesson and stay in the country. Big problems.
Does sour the milk mean you make it difficult for people?
What?
Does that mean you make it difficult for people? Is that what
You make it more difficult for people, make it less welcome. Loads of people will even go home. Yeah,
that's happening right now.
It will happen if we get the right people in place and we have a majority with it. Yeah.
Do you think it's happened already?
No, we're in a shit state at the minute. We're in a shit state. What do you think it's going to be? If we keep importing loads of people, do you think things are going to improve? A question back to yourself.
Well, DP referred to it as Wesley Snipes on the way to this bit for the interview.
Do you think open borders will be cool?
What's that Tom Hanks film?
So what's the number then?
Island by himself.
Where does the supply and demand
Castaway.
come from?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
does
Castaway
people
got that,
care about
I
their
just
own
think it's a
ethnicity
classic
being their own land?
That's the one that
Peace, anti-war hitter.
Pin badged a massive iron to
Yeah.
I swear. That's like when you get it bang on the penny when you're filling van up, you know that. I've got it bang on 22:39 first try.
Ah, nice. So yeah, DP just starts talking about having bloodline rulings in politics and stuff like that. You've got Pakistanis that have that law in that you need to have Pakistani blood to be a politician in that country. Yeah, you got these guys coming over and being councillors in our country.
Yeah.
What's that? That's like double standards.
It does make
but when they're
perfect
councillors here, they end up drifting towards all the left-sided ideology and politics, and they go back to their home countries, and then they end up being like a nationalist to fuck.
Do you know?
It's like they're playing almost like a double agent sort of game going on, sort of thing. Like,
yeah, well, it reminds me. I completely forgot about this until you said it. One of the first times I went and audited the Tickle Trout Hotel. So this is going back around about September time when I set up my channel. I were outside and I were filming it, and I met this old man, and I'm not joking. You know, when you just come across some people, and I didn't want to record him because it wasn't right to record him. The man was in his 90s, right?
Senile and
no, not so. Listen, this man ain't senile. This man was, listen, he could live to about 150, I bet you, this man. Honestly. He walks every single day. He does 10 to 15 miles every single day just walking. And that's what he does in his retirement, and he loves it. And anyway, so I ended up chatting to him a little bit. Like I said, I didn't want to film him because it weren't right. He did ask me about the cameras and stuff. But long story short, he actually used to be a councillor of Blackburn. Now, you know Blackburn's predominantly Muslim at the moment. And he was into all the politics, into the council, into whatever. We had a bit of a talk about the immigrant hotels, etc., etc. And he said, when I became councillor first ever time in Blackburn, he said, I managed to gain like the popularity of the Muslims and, you know, managed to get their votes, whatever, and working with this other guy. He said, and it was like they'd groomed me in a way. He said, looking back, it's like they'd groomed me. He said, because as soon as I got that position in office, the white man or whatever, straight away they switched up completely. He said, and I were getting messages and threats and all sorts. Oh, that what you're going to do for us? Well, no, we've put you in office. We need to benefit from it. And you know what? And blah blah blah. And they were kind of like, and he kind of explained, you know. Like, they were getting threats off him. Well, if you don't do this, we're doing this to you. Oh, well, we've put you in office. We've put you in office. Blackmailing him and all sorts. Well, nah, you need to benefit the Muslim community, not the white. And you know, he were telling me all sorts about it. And I was like, wow. And he's like, yeah, you trust me. He's like, you don't realise what goes on behind the scenes sometimes. And I was just like, and this man was 90 odd years old. He walks 10 miles a day with full sound in his mouth. Absolute brilliant, man. And I wish I got him on record.
Yeah,
because it was one of them.
Really good conversation,
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It's one of them brilliant conversations we just didn't. Yeah, and you wish you got it, but it was the right thing to not do, not to record him. But yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's carry on. There's only a few minutes left of this video, and then there's another topic to kind of move on to.
Before you do, has anyone said in your chat, well, you can actually hear me now, because I keep hearing your video playing in my ear. Through your mic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I did ask earlier about any feedback and echoes. It's hard because at the moment we're using a speaker, and obviously we've got quite a sensitive mic, and I need to dial in the gain and stuff on it. Very limited. I'm very rushed again.
I thought I'd let you know.
We need to get some earbuds, or at least a earbuds to put in.
Yeah, I thought I'd let you know that I can when you both sat there silent and the video's playing. I can hear the video in my ear.
Yeah. But, just let me know if it echoes again. Right.
But right, 3, 2, 1.
To play, or is everybody wrong because of that?
You said sour the milk, you make things more difficult.
Yeah, so ban halal, ban the burqa, you're not coming here, the benefits are going to be extremely hard to claim if you're a foreigner. Just loads of things you can do. Do you know what I mean?
What are those other things?
Do you know the stats for council housing in the UK? So I'll give you it. So in London, 47% of social housing goes to foreigners. Not even people have been here long enough to get the British passport. No, it is true. 25% across the UK.
That isn't true. So what are the other things that
What about the prisoner stats? I can get the phone out.
So what are the other things that you do?
I cover the migrant hotels. So I'll go and get into the migrant hotels and expose them and show the public about them. Done loads of them. But I never tried to be horrible to the migrants when I go to the hotels. I try to get discussion because they're good at having a discussion.
You know my question about, do you think it's already happening? Do you think people's lives are being made more difficult?
What, because of mass immigration?
No. Because your idea about souring the milk, do you think that's already happening?
Well, a lot.
Because the
I
reason-
feel like there's a lot of tensions rising
if I
from
can
non-whites
explain,
over there, understanding
a
that
lot of
the
people
pressure
that's-
cooker's rising.
A lot of people that I've spoken today that are of Muslim heritage have said their lives are more difficult.
Yeah, because it is a symptom of them not listening. You've got to understand,
Who not listening?
the government. When we've said, and every mandate for every election has been slow immigration down, right? Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. They've ramped it up and took the piss out of us, and people are pissed off about it.
Do you know immigration is actually decreasing?
Bro, come on, man. Since in the last 30 years, we've added 15 to 20 million
I'm
that we know.
talking about factually, though.
What do you mean?
Factually, immigration is decreasing.
What? So last year they said, yeah, net migration was down to
Bullshit.
about 250,000
Because
last
lots of
year.
people are
Yeah,
losing
but
their
where's the? You don't look at the caveat to that, do you? So last year, 250,000.
I'm
No,
just
hold on.
speaking in a factual
2,000. Yeah, this is a fact as well. 250,000 white British left the nation. So when it comes to net, you've got to replace them 250 with the foreigners with the net, right? You know how that works, yeah? And also, we're at the middle of the year. The government lie every year. Every year it gets the end of the year or the beginning of the next year. Oh, by the way, last year's immigration stats were way higher than we told you, so we don't even know the true stats of this year yet. So that's a
So we
silly
don't know.
argument. We don't know, not yet.
I appreciate your time. Thank you
Big
so
up your
much.
chest.
Take care. Look after
Respect. Sound. Sound, brother. Take it. Sound. Be safe. Fucking hell, when you
Viking.
Wow.
Yeah, just keep watching this bit. This bit's quite funny with AB.
start, you don't
Wow.
start, do
So,
you?
yeah, I'm
debate,
gonna
innit?
sit. I'm gonna.
See that? Yeah, I'll go back with these.
So lovely seeing you. Look after yourself.
I thought that was a good debate, don't you?
That was, mate, that was a good debate. That was. Be safe.
No, see it in a bit. That was a good debate, don't you think?
Oh, was I listening to the bits of it? Yeah. The right bits,
You literally just said, I don't know.
Listen, you fucking cunt. Come out and let's have a good conversation.
He's threatening.
I'm not threatening you, I'm a nice guy.
You can hear threatening me.
I'm a nice guy. I don't play up with some threat.
Is that a threat?
You too. Myself. Huh? What's going on here? What's going on here?
The other guys would. When you're
I'm not a fan of the older them, but with the Israel-Palestine debate, I want to stay out of it, man. It's not. I don't like either side.
Blood, you had to lie to get in there.
I don't believe that, me. Sorry, guys, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, he's got patch on actually. That's the little patch that the hippie gave him. No, no lies.
Why?
They're going to cut it the way they want.
Yeah, and I'll put my.
What did you say?
You look at AB on his little strap. The hippie gave him this little eye patch. It's a bit like Illuminati sort of eye.
I get that.
At the end, he goes, "Oh, well, you recording, are ya?" I goes, "Yeah."
You're recording.
Yeah, he goes, "Yeah," and then he goes, "Oh, okay." So yeah,
Oh! I see Callum.
Hey.
find out what he wants.
It could be a great little like.
Yeah, if they
Oh,
do
I
that
see
to me,
you.
I'm well behind.
look at
I've
this.
not even started the video yet because I'm here doing
Yeah,
this
but I'll
live.
just put
They're
you
going to
back
make you
up.
look very bad.
What? Say that again.
I've not even started my video of Oxford yet, because I'm here doing this live.
I look, to be honest, I've got a few videos to edit, me. I've been a bit crap on content this week. But right, anyway, I'm done with this
Right,
video.
it's done anyway, this video.
Yeah, I'm done with this video. But he said something about like immigration being lower, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, according to ChatGPT, as of mid-June 2026, so since January alone, pretty much 10,000 people have crossed. On the 15th of June, 710 people arrived alone on that day.
Yeah, so they would talk about migration as a whole, immigration,
Yeah.
complete immigration. So
Yeah, in the whole of 2025, there was 41,000, and as of June this year, there's 10,000. So that's why he thinks it's lower, yeah? But Then it also
this is illegal and legal that they were talking about.
That's what I was just about to say. But then in the last 12 months, ending March 2026, almost, so the exact number is 778,625. So pretty much almost 800,000 entry visas were granted.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got almost 1 million visas being granted.
Yeah, so that's the raw number. And then obviously the statistics that come out will be a lot of the time they'll throw out net migration, because net migration will be a smaller number because net migration includes the people that left as well, or the Brits that have left and emigrated out.
Do you know the number that doesn't add up to me? So small boat arrivals, yeah. 9 to 10,000, right? But asylum claims, there's been a total of, and this is according to the BBC, bearing in mind, a total of 93,525 people have applied for asylum in the last 12 months. So almost 100,000 people.
You've got planes. You've got government literally flying people in on planes. I believe Manchester Airport was used quite a lot for that in that regard. So you've also got people on the back of lorries as well, hitching rides. So there's more methods than just the.
Oh, of course, but I'm just saying, like, obviously there is stop the boats and all this other lot, but it's like quite a big difference that you don't realise, because obviously everything you see online, it portrays it, and like. Just from
I've had people in my comments on clips actually say this in the past.
Yeah, and that's what I was just gonna get at. Like, obviously, you know yourself. Like, I've been to a lot of these protests and stuff, and like my mind's always been that small boats is the worst. It's one of the biggest, and it's one of the main things. But looking at them numbers, it's quite small compared to the big picture, because if almost 100,000 people have made asylum claims and at the most 10,000 people have arrived by boat, 90,000 people are quite a big fucking difference, isn't it?
Yeah, and what percentage does the government actually physically bring in for their asylum claim? Like I say, through the plane stuff, the figures aren't there. Where are the other figures? Like by this method, by that method? Should be part of their questioning when they arrive. How did you get here?
I was going to say, I know of 350 of them that have been flown in by plane, but they're in Tickle Trout Hotel. But it's quite a big difference. That's quite shocked me. That's quite shocked me.
Yeah, it's kind of like the politicians are focused on the boats as well. But why? Why just the boats? It's all illegal.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying though, don't you? Like all these protests are aimed at small boat crossings and illegal immigration.
But it's actually a small drop of the illegal entries.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
Mm.
Yeah, it's quite an observation. I've not come across that specifically, like with the how small a percentage in comparison to all illegal migration, but yeah, it's an interesting one.
Well, that's the BBC's figures. So
yeah, there's that aspect as well. Are they trying to downplay it? Are they downplaying the boats?
Well, yeah, but you take everything they say.
BBC don't lie.
But what we're watching next, so I can load it up while you do your talking.
I think I think we'll have a look at that Rupert clip.
The one I sent you.
I need to do some sending around of links. That Rupert clip, because
the one I sent you,
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I think I've got it here. Because just the other day, Rupert has finally dropped the rape gang inquiry. Now, I believe it's about 200 to 300 pages, multiple witnesses and victim statements, and it's digging deep into the systematic failures of the police, of care workers. A lot of it touches on DEI as well as a potential reason towards why it all went overlooked. And a lot of it stems down to the bottom line of wasn't action on because people didn't want to be called racist, picking on the brown people, for accusing the brown person of this. Is the ultimate bottom line of it. But yeah, I've only briefly looked at it. I've not gone in depth. I've not read the whole thing. But my understanding is we're looking at figures of about 250,000 young white girls that were abused over a period of about 30 years, the past 30 years.
Crazy figures.
Do you know what? When all the people turn around and say, are these protests even doing anything?
And predominantly, most of the people responsible for that are Pakistani Muslims.
Yeah. Do you know when people turn around and say that these protests are doing absolutely nothing? Well, this is proof here that they are. Do you know why?
No, that's it. Yeah, it's
because
part of the pushing of it for sure.
Well, it isn't that. Think of it this way, yeah. Racism and the racist card has now lost all of its weight through all these protests, and for every many people, oh, you're racist, you're fascist, you're this, you're that. It's lost all its weight, and I think that's opened up the door for them to be able to do this inquiry and that racism card not to hold its weight like it used to 15 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Having the protests.
Yeah.
And the resilience of the protesters being the thing that kicks down the barriers of why we can't talk about this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That racism card, it doesn't hold the weight.
Yeah,
it doesn't hold the weight it used to anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously, we talk about the immigration problem being about the past 30 years. We've also had a wokeism problem for the past 20 years.
Yeah.
Of this overly progressive liberal ideologies. All of a sudden, you can put on a dress and say you're a she, and everyone has to treat you as a she. Just gender dysphoria.
Well, yeah, I seen a clip yesterday, the day before, and it was this gay news report, and they were looking at this woman. And she was like, "Yeah, is a gender fluid gay golden Labrador or something?" And it was just like it was like one of them clips that like a funny meme kind of thing, and I was just like, wow.
No, I've seen one before of
the guy was like,
it's like trans rights sort of protest. It's like, so you're a guy, yeah. You're a guy, yeah. So you're gay, yeah. But you was born as a woman, yeah. That's right. So you're not gay, you're just fucking straight. Just one of you wants to pretend to be a boy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Is that what?
it make sense, kind of. Yeah. Don't even get me into that, because we'll end up talking for ages. Don't even get me started.
Alex Jardine and Steve James, they're the best ones for that sort of topic.
I'll go a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that topic. I've got my beliefs with being a Catholic man, so you can imagine like I might go a bit dark on that subject. I'm gonna stay away from it. But I'm ready to play this clip whenever you.
Right. So yeah. Oh yeah. I sent this. This link. I need to send this link across and pull it up, and we'll have a look at Rupert talking about the inquiry.
I'm looking at Rupert's eyes, and it looks like he's staring into my soul right at this moment on pause.
Staring into the soul of Rupert.
Yeah. Aim high, vote low, millions must go, or whatever it is.
Millions and millions must go.
Overton window is shifting. Oh, while you're loading that up, the guy who mentioned about the Channel Tunnel, I think he must have done a bit of research and put in another comment. Government treaty for the Channel Tunnel signed in February 1986. The Berlin Wall was brought down in November 1989, and then the Channel Tunnel was opened fully in 1995. And then the first Sandgate camp was opened in 1999. For any of the viewers that wanted that information.
So some more things that Blair did as well, like he changed a lot of treason laws as well, and basically removed a lot of accountability for politicians.
See, that information that he's put just goes right over my head, but I know somebody listening that will make sense to.
Right, I'm ready with old Rupert.
Are you ready with him?
Yeah, I'm on 000.
Same here.
You want to do the countdown?
You do it. You do it.
3, 2, 1.
Bananas.
Wait. Wait. Oh no! I just thought we should do it like the left. 1. The older people. 2. No, right. 3, 2, 1. Go.
This report is over 200 pages long, and it goes into the root causes of probably the most extensive, widespread scandal that has ever beset Britain. It goes to every corner of the country. It's not in silos, it's everywhere. And it involves failure by the British establishment. And by the British establishment, I mean obviously government ministers, the civil service, local government, social services, the police, the judiciary, the NHS, and the media, who is supposed to be the guardian for the British people of scandals like this, but they've singularly failed to do that.
Yeah, because they're corrupt.
The report goes into the reasons how it's happened. It goes into the reasons why it's happened, and that is all the reasons, and we analyse everything. I'm very grateful to all of the experts who appeared, all of the survivors who were brave enough to appear, all of my fellow MPs who came, and most of all to Graham Smith, who is the barrister who has produced this report with help from members of the inquiry team as well. I'm immensely grateful to all of them.
Yeah, so can I. Fox.
Yep. Oh, you're pausing.
Yeah, I have paused because I could hear it in my ear and my chat's put in. We can hear your video echoing in twice.
Nightmare.
How do I sort it?
Either reduce my volume or I've got to also further tweak the volume.
No, you're alright. I'll just reduce your volume where I can't hear you for a minute until the end of the video.
Yeah,
It's just easier than messing about. Right, nice one. Nice one. I'll sort it out for you now, guys. Go on. I'm playing again.
It's been a very harrowing experience. Some of the testimonies we heard were beyond believable. And it is an evil which needs to be.
There you go, guys. That might be a bit better for you for a minute.
Now, I want to let people know that this is
it's
not
all right,
the end
guys. I've turned down the Discord call, don't worry.
Pursuing those people who have failed us. There will be private prosecutions. To put things into context, this report, which was funded by 20,000 concerned citizens who gave as much as they could afford, it raised £600,000. The J inquiry alone cost the taxpayer 186 million. We still have funds left to help us to pursue private prosecutions and to start the process of prosecuting those people who have failed us. We're also intent on naming those people in Parliament, where we're not going to prejudice a legal case, so that everybody knows those people who are responsible, who should have dealt with this, but failed to deal with it. So it's been a long, hard, arduous 16 months, and I want to thank everybody. And I hope that every member of the British public has the time to read this. It's not straightforward. It will take time. But it needs to be understood, and it needs to be dealt with, and dealt with now. Not through a statutory inquiry which has been forced by our inquiry. A statutory inquiry which, by the way, has had the terms of reference watered down and will, like all government failures, be kicked down the road And by the time hands are held up and people admit there's a problem, the people who made the decisions, the bad decisions, which is common in government, as we've seen with the post office, as we've seen with infected blood and countless other scandals that have had to be cleaned up, that there will be no retribution, no holding to account. And when there's no holding to account, these things continue to happen. So please read it, and please understand how this has happened. We can never let it happen again. It is pure, driven, unfettered evil.
Right, my videos.
Yeah, okay.
A major incident's been declared and 200 people have been evacuated.
Right.
So with £600,000 raised by 20,000 concerned citizens, he's managed to get this inquiry together and still have funds left over. Whereas the J, he says, inquiry was funded, cost £186 million for the taxpayer to do the other inquiry. How has it cost
Crazy.
That much more? Like ridiculous amount more.
I've actually watched a few documentaries on YouTube about the grooming gangs and that, even like high up officers that turn whistleblowers, have been forced out of the job, lost their careers, everything, and still nothing's been done.
The one that I read on Standards Chelmsford, I can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday. I got very close towards the end of it, but literally I was tearing up. So the things I read in there was absolutely horrible. This young girl was completely let down by all angles of the system. So I don't know if you know the page on Facebook, Stand Up for Chelmsford. I believe it's the same page that's formerly known as Stop the Wethersfield Buses.
Yeah.
Involved in the Westfield Army camp in Essex.
I remember when it used to be Wethersfield bus page, because it used to be a guy and two girls, I believe, when it first set up, and they used to message. They were messaging because they wanted me to come down there and cover a couple of protests. They were trying to get a load of help, and I never managed to get down, unfortunately. I remember that.
It was a good one. Yeah, we went and supported Wethersfield event. We've been and supported the Braintree protest a couple of times.
I think it might have been around the same time when you went and supported them, because it was just after the Preston protest, not long, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we caught some interesting footage that day from our bonnet camp.
Comments from officers and stuff like that in regards to the protest.
On a bit of a different subject, because I was, while I was at playing, I was just having a look at something, so I wanted to see if I could find any updates. Are you aware of what happened in Briarfield with the 17-year-old girl being stabbed?
Was that the one near Burnley?
Yeah, Briarfield, Burnley. So basically, there's an update because he was in court today. I'm sure I said something about him being in court today. So we were in Magistrates Court. So obviously, I knew we were going to get remanded to Crown Court. But Junaid Nawaz remanded to appear in Preston Crown Court. So he's going to be at Preston Crown Court. A Briarfield man charged with stabbing a teenage girl has seen his case sent to Crown Court. Junaid Nawaz, 30, of Livingstone Walk, who is British-born of Pakistani heritage, appeared at Blackburn Magistrates Court on Monday, charged with attempted murder and possession of a knife in public place. He was remanded in custody to appear before Preston Crown Court on July the 13th. Officers were called to Wood Street on June the 12th and found that a 17-year-old had been stabbed in the back of the neck. And that is the only information I can find on it. Anything else is old information. So basically, he's in court.
Have you got the age of the person that done it?
30.
Yeah, he's 30.
I know of a Pakistani heritage.
Yeah, British-born,
and
Pakistani heritage.
The British-born bit doesn't matter too much. So what I was getting at, in fact, on that particular excerpt of the grooming gang inquiry, this particular girl also mentioned about sometimes they brought underage, like teenage Pakistani Muslims there, and kind of forced them to do acts as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
With this being quite a young girl as well that was just stabbed, is it completely unprovoked attack, or could it be related to a more modern example of a grooming gang?
Well, listen,
could it be like a retaliation? Someone tried to get away or something, and he spotted her out on the street or something.
Burnley's only 15 minutes away from me, so obviously I'm fairly on quite a few local pages. And I've seen some footage from the actual incident. I've not shared it around like that. But I don't know if it's a CCTV or from someone's bedroom window. But she was walking towards him. He's obviously stabbed her and then she's run off. But that's actually where she lives. That's her street. She ran straight across, and her brothers have ended up coming out and battering the fuck out of it. Excuse me, language. Sorry, battering the hell out of him until the police turned up, and that's why he was covered in blood when he was sat there in handcuffs. But he's known for he's local to that area himself. And allegedly, according to the local people, is a known drug user and like alcoholic, pretty much, or drunk. Do you know? And he's known
everything's
for like,
fucking adding up.
Yeah, he's known.
A lot of these in this Muslim grooming gang inquiry were taxi drivers, drug dealers, and stuff like this. They were giving them alcohol, they were giving them drugs to make them docile, essentially, so they can do what they want to.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like, this is what he looks like, isn't it? But he, he's just a known drunk and a known alcoholic, and allegedly, whether it's true or not, he asked her for some money. It must have been on like I don't know if he's on drugs or something, and he's itching for more, you know, and she said no, he stabbed her. So allegedly that's the story and the reason.
Until it all comes out in court, it's all spitballing ideas.
But that's what I mean. But that's the most confirmed one anyway. The most confirmed story that it was like it was because in the video he looks drunk, he looks out of draw. But I'm guessing he'd been out on the session and then he's asked her for, and then he's just stabbed her back at neck once. But she's fine, she's recovered, she's home, she's, you know, whatever. And her brothers beat him up, so he got justice.
That's fair play. I'll do the same.
Yeah. So
what is it with 30-year-olds though? There's a lot of stuff happening with 30-year-olds at the moment. Like take today. I don't know if you've seen the news today at a zoo in Cambridgeshire. 3-year-old was just grabbed and thrown into the crocodile enclosure by a 30-year-old
in
person.
Serious condition as well.
Is now in serious injuries. As you would have, a toddler against a crocodile. I mean,
we've worked with them personally.
We've kept crocodiles and alligators for some years.
They've got incredible biting force.
The bite force on a gator or a crocodile it's one of the most powerful bite forces on the planet. And for a random person, they're not even connected. The child didn't know the 30-year-old. It just literally
picked this kid up and lobbed him into the crocodile.
Yeah, so someone just commented, Loki CFC, but the man is from Norfolk apparently.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard that the poor kid lost both arms. I don't know because I've not seen nothing on it.
The thing is, they go well. It's quite a common knowledge for crocodiles, but yeah, they do what is called a death roll. They just take your arm straight out of the socket instantly on that death roll. With a kid that's 3 years old and very delicate bones, I could easily see that being the case of losing limbs for sure.
It's like popping a chicken wing, wasn't
it? Spin round with incredible.
Yeah, crazy. I couldn't believe it when I read it. I thought that just can't be right. I read it again, but yeah, crazy. It's all over. It's all you can see on Facebook at the minute, apparently.
Oh, I had a baby alligator bite my thumb before, and it was only really just the pinch, but it was like I put my thumb in a paper shredder and just load the ridges.
It was bad, and that was only like about a 5-6 month old gator, wasn't it?
I'd be careful, you know, saying things like that on live. Bloody Epstein's Island might start bloody contacting you. Hey Lee, then just saying then when he's home, it's like popping a chicken wing. Bloody hell, you'll start getting emails with code words.
I'll come out with some right weird facts, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, you'll wake up to an email in the morning. Do you fancy some pizza and chicken wings? Honestly, Joe, I don't know what next video is going to be, but I'm quite interested.
I've got a video for us. Just give me a second. I'll send you a link. I've got a video. This is the first clip we've put out from Oxford yesterday. I want to see your reaction.
Is it on your channel?
It's on our Facebook.
Oh, on your Facebook?
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up.
It's different.
I'll see how it works.
It's a minute and a half. It's a nice short one.
So I've never done a Facebook.
It should be the latest video.
I've never done a Facebook video, but I'm intrigued to. I live in a village next to Huntington. We had that train attack last year in November too. I'm trying to remember what that one was. Was it a knife attack, if I remember correctly?
I do like it. It's only 90 seconds, isn't it?
I suppose. I don't want to adjust it because it's set for YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready on this clip.
Have you sent it me? Yeah.
All right. You asked me.
No. You're all right. I'll go on Facebook.
Yeah, it's the most recent post.
Well, I say that. Send me the link to it, please, because if I open up a tab with Facebook, it might go on my personal Facebook, and I'd rather not.
Yes, yeah. It's what I did was I hid the window completely in OBS.
Oh! That's a good shout. Just give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, just hide that window, that source window. Get the video up and then re-show it. Just click on the eyeball.
Oh. Just give me 2 seconds, guys.
Yeah, this is a good one for a laugh, guys. So it's worth the wait. It's a good one for a laugh.
That were a good shot, you know.
It's the state of the protesters in Oxford yesterday.
We actually found it quite shocking, to be fair. Before seeing the funny side of it, it was just odd, very, very odd.
No, stop with the bloody technical difficulties.
I mean, we're just walking through the crowd at the point, and then it just starts, and you just pan around.
As in DP clocked it at the same time, didn't we? Both on. That's a clip, right?
We'll sit here for a little bit. We'll see how this progresses.
Just give me 2 seconds, because apparently I've got to log into Facebook and. Excuse me. I bet you've just got my password wrong. So send us the link. Let me see if it opens up the link, because it might be quicker.
Right. I'm gonna have to hide it again. Right. Hide. Copy it. It's not as easy. I need to download WhatsApp on this, and it'll be piece of pie once I've done that. But
I'm gonna say, yeah, but
go for a quick pie. What are you doing?
Well, you could have left your thing how it was and just went on your phone and sent it me via WhatsApp.
I could have just done the link on the phone, but yeah, it's just a work from the computer. Even then, saying that, I'm going to go back to my phone anyway. I was just sending a link.
What the hell?
Over Facebook Messenger, but I'll come back.
My mind's gone completely blank. I'm trying to log into Facebook because I'm used to going on my app on my phone. It just automatically signs in. I'm trying to remember what my password is. I thought it was the same.
Yeah, I'm about to send it. Yeah, just give me a sec.
Yeah, go on. You're all
I've
right.
got this all set back up. Right, link coming in. Oh, wait, no. No, I don't want to open that. I want to copy it. Behave. Phone. 3, 2, and 1. That should be sent.
Yeah, I've just got it there.
Double tick as well, so you should have it. Well, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I've got it. Why did it do that?
That's set just right where it skips the pop-ups.
Sorry guys, just bear with me. I'm like an old man using a computer.
Hey, where would you have been without my guidance?
Shadow. Oh yeah, I've signed into Facebook. Ooh.
One step.
Right. So I think this is gonna work right.
Mine's a bit janky, to be honest. I've got mine tuned to YouTube, so
there you go, guys. This might be the best view you're gonna get. to be honest with you.
I don't want to adjust it. I want to leave it ready for YouTube. But I don't post shorts to YouTube.
What can I?
Are you ready?
I think so. I just want. Oh no, unmute there. Yeah, unmute. There we are.
And then scroll back.
Right, I'm ready. I'm on 000.
3, 2, 1. Click away. Just wait for it.
When migrants are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Fascists are on our street. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do?
You gotta respect the passion.
These are on our street. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Oxford Union, shame on you. Oxford Union, shame on you. Oxford Union.
Did that guy even inhale that cigarette?
Shame on you. Oxford Union, shame on you. Nasty scum. Show me what community looks like.
Say my community.
Show me what community looks like.
3 to 4.
We won't be silent. 3. Stop the fascists now, 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 now. 1. We are the people. 2. We won't be silent. 3.
I'm going to do it for
now, 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 now. 1. We are the people.
Its voice said, "Run!"
He's doing well. He can count up to 3 so far.
Why does the one with the blue hair look like Keir Starmer and drag?
Oh man!
What a clip!
I'm about 1 minute 10 in, and I've almost pissed myself 3 times. Oof.
That's done about 200,000 views overnight. That's.
Oh yeah, no surprise I won't. I'm laughing. Just give me a second. Bloody hell, guys.
Their streets, yeah, probably don't even pay taxes.
Oh, seen this on Facebook. Piss funny. Well, Mr. Rick, big up, because Urban Fox Media is in the chat. That's who you can hear. That's who the other person is. That's who the other voice is. This is his video. Oh man, I'm pissing myself laughing.
Oh, it's pretty casual. In fact, he even got my voice and video going, oh, that's a clip. Halfway through it.
Honestly.
We're
scrambling around the middle of Oxford City Centre trying to find an internet connection.
Yeah, from that point, we left the protest. We got a coffee at a cafe, but I need to get this fucking up.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. When it first started playing and you were like walking in and I could hear the voice, it weren't broken proper. It kind of reminded me of that copper who forgot to pack his big boy voice. And then, and then I clocked DP and I thought, is that DP taking the piss shouting? And it took me for a minute until you actually panned round and I seen the little blue-eyed freak. Blue-haired freak, sorry, not blue-eyed. I genuinely thought that were DP singing, winding the lefties up, getting them to sing along.
You're almost going all Yu-Gi-Oh then. Blue eyes, what a dragon.
But yeah, fucking blue hair, yeah. Oh my god. I'll tell you what, that's
poison dart frog.
That's a clip that I want to watch the last time. How long have I got left here? I'm at 1 minute 10.
Yeah, it's only 90 seconds.
Yeah, I've got about 19.
Yeah, I wanted
seconds.
to cut out that starting bit of it. But yeah, I've got.
No. Listen, that's listen. There's people in my chat saying play it again and stuff like that. Honestly, people love it. Yeah, people love it. Seen this on Facebook. Piss funny. Play it again. Right, guys, I'm gonna play this, please. I want to finish it. Honestly, that's a belter. That proper belter. You want to see what I'm stopped on at the minute? No platform for fascists yet. So your face. Can you even call it a her? Is it a her? It? What is it?
What do we do?
What do you identify as?
It is fucking. It's
that's the ginger haired one is.
Do you know?
It's like Tommy belly top.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what I really don't get though?
Boob tubes and muscles don't quite do it, though.
It's not just all of that, yeah.
I think there's about 3 trans blenders there. That one there with the pinstripe, definitely a trans blender.
Trans blender. but listen to this, yeah. Why is it all dressed in black, like right gothic looking, you know, like dark, but then wearing like a bright blue crystal? I never knew goths like, you know, it doesn't seem right to me. I'm gonna play it anyway. Yeah. I didn't know goths were into crystals myself. I just didn't. I didn't know that. I didn't.
I'm sure it says licks.
That's a transblender. That's a transblender right there.
I'm sure there's like 3 there.
4 for sure.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I know who he reminds me of. Give me a second. Oh my god!
What was that? I can't hear you, David.
What was that show?
The comments though, alright, if you go down the comments are fucking fantastic.
Oh my god! I'm just trying to think of that show now. And he reminds me, that guy just proper reminds me. Guys, when I see him, I'm going to pause him.
What do we do? Fascists are on our street.
You can do some like Stranger Things comparisons.
What do we do? What do we do? Nazis are on our street. What do we do?
There's some choice characters out there.
What do we do? Oxford Union, shame on you! Oxford Union, shame on you!
Sheffield was funny as well. The week before, that was hilarious. They went proper Karen mode, the stand up to racism. All of a sudden, just went, "We want to speak with the chief inspector in charge." So essentially, wanted to speak to the manager. It was fucking, I about lost it.
Oh my god! Honestly. Just give me 1 second. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, like, true, we don't know what it was.
Listen, you're going to laugh at this. And I'm going to get this up for my chat, but I'm going to send you this privately a second. I want to see what you think of this. Just 1 second. Get it up on your WhatsApp.
Yeah, I got it open.
I've just clocked who this guy looks like, right? So this guy in the crowd, and it were proper bugging me what TV show I've seen him on. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen This Country or not, but he proper reminds me of
Kurt. Kurt. No, it's a fucking cracking show. The guy who plays Curtin, he's a Fulham fan.
Listen,
He's got good taste in football clubs.
Charlie Cooper is his real name.
Yeah, it really is actually.
Oh, what's it doing?
That is a cracking show. That is brilliant documentary.
Hey, chat.
Another good mockumentary from back in the day. Well, way further back then. Trailer Park Boys. You ever watch that?
Oh yeah, I love Trailer Park Boys. Listen, I've watched every single episode 3 times over. Bloody all the specials, everything from the day it come out. I absolutely love that show. I wish they'd have done a season 13. I think it's season 13, isn't it? Yeah, because it ended on season 12, didn't it? Jim Leahy died.
I watched a lot of the early seasons. I know, I know it only ended not that long ago. I think about 10 years ago it ended or something. But another good show. My Name is Earl. You ever watch that?
What show?
My Name is Earl.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Oh, that was a cracker. That was a belter. That ended prematurely. That ended. It didn't end properly.
Listen, them kind of shows get me right back on the old school ones like Wayne's World and Cheech and Chong and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what were it? Fred and Perry Go Large or something? Like all the old
ones. No, Kevin and Perry.
Kevin and Perry. That's it. Not Fred and Perry. There were some shows back in the day. They don't make them like they used to.
Charlie and Daisymania. They had that little kid.
Oh, I can't remember what that's called. Yeah, they got that dwarf.
Yeah.
Kid with dwarfism.
I can't think that was cool. That was good.
That was a funny one, yeah.
I thought you meant about Drillbit Earl then or something. No, not that one. What was it called?
If you like weird stuff, look for one called Nighty Night. That's cracking.
No, I don't know that one.
Same people from Gavin and Stacey.
No, okay. See, I never was that big on Gavin Spacer. Never was.
Yeah, definitely the
I've seen the iconic clips like the fucking Smithy's takeaway order and stuff like that. So no, I order this because this is what I want to eat. I'm not sharing it.
Yeah, that's
I'll go
me.
eat in my car.
That's me. That if I order something from a takeaway, oh, we're sharing that. No, I've ordered it because I want it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You never even
found another lookalike.
No, not another lookalike, but you never clocked that one. Oh, did you?
I don't know.
The ginger, Joe next to Blue Air, the ginger curd.
Oh, the ginger, yeah, with the boob tube on, practically.
Yeah, with the big belly button out.
And everything.
Yeah, belly button out and that. All he's done is lifted his t-shirt up.
Yeah, we're not an 80s
oh
thing,
my god, no, he hasn't. It's
for
got
men
an
to have their bellies out with really short tops. It was like a really 80s thing.
Oh my god, I bet you he came looking normal, she's gone, or it's gone. Can you hold
you don't look weird enough.
Yeah, can you, and here's my handbag, just fling that round your shoulder as well. Lift your top up, there you go. Show a bit of belly button, that's it, come on. Like, fucking hell. He looks like he's just pulled a Lucas Air bottle right out of bum. Fucking, this is a freak, this is a freak show, this. This is a freak show.
Oh man, I've had some cracking footage.
Honestly,
I've had lefties fucking barking like dogs that is up in Hull.
I don't have any other thoughts, but that looks a bit dark for Lucas Aid for my liking.
Whistle Man in Preston was a funny one.
I've paused it again, like on a perfect kind of. I absolutely love this video. It's an absolute belt. I'm glad you showed it, man. Honestly, it looks like he's presenting the Lucas Aid bottle to her, like, my precious. Absolute belter, you've got bloody boob tube.
I've got a few of them dancing later on, but I ain't clipped it all yet. I've got all the footage transferred. I think I'm going to be working on it tomorrow.
Oh, that's a cracker, that.
All together.
That's a cracker.
Oh, they were trying to smash fences down, all sorts. They were playing silly buggies, linking arms, trying to block people from getting through the sort of like gate that you would give you tickets to watch the debate and shit.
Street Life, or also known by what are it called now? Abandoned Landscapes.
Oh, Urban Landscapes.
Abandoned Landscapes.
Abandoned, yeah.
I've just I clicked back, draw my home screen on YouTube. He just uploaded a video 28 minutes ago. Antifa tries to stop the Britain First march.
A lot of people will be posting Britain First footage for the build-up.
Yeah, from Manchester. This is the Manchester footage, this one. He just posted it 20 minutes ago. Oh, I can see your
Luke say bottle out of the bum.
I can see your.
It didn't look like Luke say it looked like organic apple juice to me, but that's a different story.
Yeah, from Manchester.
We need some more clips.
Manchester footage, this one. Oh. Yeah, that went all echoey for me then, because I went onto your stream. But that one there that you've got at the left, she's a transformer, definitely.
The next one down's quite a funny one. I don't know if you watched the Antifa roadblock in Sheffield.
I don't know. I've come off Facebook now. I'm just kind of scrolling through YouTube, seeing if there was.
You try to find a clip. I'm going to quickly play this one on ours.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find something. There was a subject I wanted to speak about, but it's completely gone out of my head now. I've completely
kind of drowned you out. I'm sorry. This is a belter. So that Pip claimant in the mobility scooter is very, very able, as you'll see in a minute. Very, very abled. What legal observers do very often, handing out these little printouts. Don't speak to the police. Ask for a solicitor. Call this number. If they don't go to move, they will be arrested.
Lipstick off.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Can I thank the Honourable Lady for the question? Tuesday marked 1 year since the publication of Baroness Casey's national audit on group-based child sexual exploitation and abuse. The House will recall that the government accepted all 12 recommendations of what was
leaning out, grabbing, trying to pull, trying to rescue her comrade.
Failure and inaction on the part of the state. Scandalously, the most vulnerable in society were let down by the very institutions that should have protected them.
Could be just really big moves.
As the Home Secretary made clear in her written statement to the House earlier this week, this government is determined to confront the failings that occurred directly and decisively. We have made good progress against the mandate for change set out by Baroness Casey, with action taken or ongoing in relation to all...
It's really annoying. They took the keffiyeh off, so the face covering, but she was facing completely away.
Deeply troubling review
as they took it off.
As quickly as possible.
Which has still not been carried out.
Constantly facing away the whole time. That's the keffiyeh.
So much good on that day, don't it?
Power to the minister to actually make this happen.
And the guys on the lefties that probably can't even read.
I mean, that's a fair point, to be honest. They've only counted up to 3 so far.
Yeah. Why do you think they can't wait to get home to that alphabeti spaghetti?
Oh, that's my favourite.
So, guys, let us know in the chat.
The saying, obviously.
If there's any subjects or any videos or whatever, let me know.
Oh, you're not found it. Oh, hang on. Let's. When's the voting close for Makerfield? I believe it's about 10 o'clock, maybe. Seems a normal sort of time for that. But Makersfield voting's on today, the local election, isn't it?
I don't know what time it is. I don't even know what o'clock it is. Oh, hang on. We've got phones everywhere.
Obviously, the Andy Burnham's put forward for Labour.
Oh, no, I was just scrolling through my homepage, just looking at...
It's Makefield by-election.
I might have a look at this, because this one's close to me. Jermaine Unfiltered, he went to Briarfield, Nelson, after that girl got stabbed. Yeah, there's the CCTV footage as well.
Heritage stabbed a 17-year-old girl in the neck. The man was charged with attempted...
It's a part of our media library for our editing studio software that we use. Yeah. I kind of picked it because it's always got like an old classic cartoon sort of vibe, or almost like silent film.
Silent movie music, as I call it, yeah. Sheffield was a weird day, guys. We had a group of girls singing to us at one point.
Yeah,
give us some Spice Girls tunes.
Private performance.
Briarfield is
getting annoying with all the cowbells and triangles and stuff like that, thinking interfering. What they don't really, they're that thick, they don't realise all they're doing really is provide us with some cracking content.
Reform MP Sarah approaching condemned for
Mr. Rick said 10 p.m.
Yeah, I've got it here as well from
through
10 or 10:30.
So I was just trying to find updates on Makersfield and came across a little post here.
No, you're
right. Reform MP.
Just one sec before you do whatever you're doing, because you can entertain my audience at the same time. Oh, what's going on? Why is my video not? Oh yeah, Stop! What are you doing? I've got a video up that I'm gonna watch after you've done whatever you're doing. It's to do with Briarfield and where the girl got stabbed, and just like showing the town.
Oh, okay. Is that the link you sent me?
Yeah. But I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm gonna make myself a brew and whatever, so you could entertain audience for a couple of minutes while I make myself a brew.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So yeah, Reform MP Sarah Poaching condemned for dreadful domestic violence comments. Reform UK's first female MP Sarah Poaching has faced criticism and ridicule today after a social media post then appeared to excuse domestic violence. England won the football last night, and thank God they did, because on the occasions that England lose their football matches, the incidents of domestic violence go through the roof. So boys, keep winning. So it's something like passive aggressive that all football fans or England fans
the more they win, the more football I have to have on my telly, because your mum watches all the England games. I could be saying that. She's here, look, she's actually in the chat. Didn't mean it.
Admin. But yeah, it's just like a passive aggressive sort of social media post. It's like, why did you need to just randomly come out with that? No, we wasn't at Brighton. We was at Sheffield that day. So there was so many protests on, and there were so many options, and they were all pretty good for their own reasons. I've seen bits in Brighton. Lefties got very disgusting and started throwing fecal matter and urine over the protesters. That's just fucking biological warfare at that point. That's just bang out of order. I mean, it wouldn't be the first for them. Back in Southampton, about October time, I think, September, October time, we went to do a protest march across Southampton, and a similar incident happened. There was a bottle of piss chucked off of a footbridge overhead, all over Danny Tomo. Yeah. So it wouldn't be the first time. It's very disgusting sort of acts, throwing bodily fluids over people. Just no need for it whatsoever.
Happened locally as well, didn't it? Was it not Dudley? Where's that hotel we went to?
Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton, yeah.
That was eggs thrown at
No.
No, oh, that one. That was Castle Brom.
Castle Bromwich, yeah.
Castle Bromwich.
Yeah, there was liquid thrown out the window there, covered a lady. The scary thing is, though, guys, you know what the liquid is. I mean, it could be acid, it could be anything.
Boiling hot water.
Sugar water, that's the worst.
That's prison treatment, that. The old boiling sugar water. Right, let me just... Oh, that kind of done it. Let me just hide that a second while I pull this video up. Wow, what a clip.
I love this sort of stuff. you can't really put it on though. I love this sort of stuff.
What a clip. Right. Yeah, it's not quite relevant to this. This is where I find out I didn't actually hide the screen. And everyone saw the clip. No, there we go. Oh, hang on. Hey, what was this? Oh no, I sent the wrong link.
Yeah, that's the same link, isn't it?
Let's press on it and I would have brought that video up as well. That was close. Oh yeah, it's not come through yet.
Oh, is it? Punches above the weight.
You got your phone anyway, ain't you? One-time code.
Oh god. I have, yeah.
It was sent to your messenger. Press the messenger up. That's it. Apparently, anyway.
No.
Check Messenger or Facebook on your mobile device. Fucking chat it then. Oh,
you ought to be on the tablet in my van, which is like a ridiculously long walk for me. Oh, hang on, something's happened. Oh no, that's not it.
It's not popping up with the link.
It's shut down.
That's right, I'll have to click and I'll just manually search it. Right, bear me a second.
Whitfield is it?
Inside England's segregated town.
This one.
No. Blackburn.
No, it's just not gone through at all.
Oh no, it ain't Blackburn. Wow, Redfield.
Brothers, guys, technical issues and all that.
I can unmute my mic now because the kettle's done boiling.
That's fine. I'm just pulling the video up. There it is. Redfield and
the
Jermaine video. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I've noticed when when you hover over it and it shows you a few seconds of it. Obviously, I noticed he's visited Briarfield, and obviously he shows the footage. Obviously, not all of it from the incident and the man, and obviously to do with the stabbing and the demographics of thingy as well, and how many people are there, and like he does.
Yeah.
So
demographic change.
Yeah, it kind of gives a bit of an insight as well to because I only live 15 minutes away from here. 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's mad. Have you got the video pulled up ready?
Yeah, I've got the video pulled up ready. I'm just making my brew, but I can always click play if you want to. I'm at 0 seconds.
Thank you, sir.
Anyway.
With the
Oh yeah, if you want to click play, then you can jump. Have you already watched a bit of it or not watched it?
I've not really watched any of it. I just hovered over it and just noticed it. So.
Oh, okay.
I know the rough idea of it. Do you know what I mean?
The premise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Still warm in here.
Well, I just need to stick a dash of milk
It's
in my
really, really warm. Well, we are sat in a wooden building with probably more wood behind it. The pure insulation in here.
Well, there's 3 layers of wood here just to try and get the sound from all the
fridges.
The joys of setting your studio up in the kitchen.
World Cup predictions then, do you think is it coming home?
Yeah, of course it is.
Nah.
What?
Well, I've got an interesting fact on that regard.
Do you know what?
Obviously, I'm a Fulham fan. And the only time we've won the World Cup, we had a Fulham player playing, which was George Cohen in '66. Right back, played every single minute for England for that tournament.
That's it.
And although we haven't got a Fulham player in the squad this season, this World Cup, we did have Josh King from Fulham accompany and join the squad for pre-tournament training. So somewhat involved. Is it an omen? Could that mean that maybe this year it's coming home? Because there is a Fulham player involved in the squad, not necessarily in the squad.
I knew you were a lefty.
I know you're not really that into football, do you?
No, but I might not be, but any true patriot would say it's coming home. Not Lee, though. Not Lee. You're lefty.
To be fair, there's only one thing I don't like about football. Everything.
I agree with you on that. Now, to be fair,
I do like World Cups.
I
feel let down by World Cups in the past. I'm more of a club over national.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I wouldn't.
Me and you was in a school up north, a massive fight.
Yes, yeah. No, it could have been
I think it was
Euros.
Yeah, that's funny, that.
Yeah, I wouldn't put my money on it coming on, but I'm optimistic it will.
I mean, Tuchel is a good cup manager. Obviously, it's cup football. It's tournament football.
I'll tell you about how I am, DM. But for about a year now, I've had the Union flag and the St George's Cross each side of my door on flagpoles. And now football started. Everybody else on the street started putting flags up. I think I'm taking mine down while the football's here.
Do you know what? Put up a gay pride flag and just see if you're a trendsetter. I put up a pirate flag. See what happens then.
No, I like my football.
Hey, do you know what? Apparently, allegedly, I don't know whether this is a rabbit hole to jump into or not, but apparently the pirate flag is something to do with the Crusaders.
The what?
The Crusaders. Do you know, like the English Crusade?
Yeah.
Crossbones.
Yeah, because
I don't get the relevance.
I thought it was Jackass.
Yeah, no, because
that's the Jackass flag. What are you on about?
Yeah, well, no, apparently, allegedly, the whole, like, long story short thing is, like, obviously, when whatever happened and they kind of got demolished or whatever, abolished, whatever you want to call it, whatever, and they kind of went on the run, they turned into pirates.
Wait, what got abolished? Abolished what?
What I can't remember. I don't know the bloody history of it. I don't off the top of my head. But the what are they called?
It's the Jolly Roger is the flag.
You know what I'm on about? The Crusaders, the ones with the big red crosses, the ones that everyone.
Yeah.
The Knights Templars. The Knights Templars. That's it. Thank you, Lily. The Knights Templars. That's it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The Knights Templar. You ever met him? YouTube.
Templar Reports.
Templar Reports. Yeah,
apparently, whatever happened with them, I don't know if they like got abolished or run out or something or whatever. But obviously, in them times, and then they just kind of went to sea, and that's where pirates came from, and that's where the flag came from, the Skull and Bones. So it's actually to do with the Knights Templars, apparently.
And then you just got East African pirates.
Yeah.
Somali
And
pirates.
I was just about to say, now you have fucking Somalian ones. But
That is a cracking. That is a cracking South Park episode.
That
The
is.
Somalian pirates where Cartman and all the gang just want to be pirates, but they're going out there thinking of Jolly Rogers, peg legs, and fucking swords and stuff. But
Yeah.
they end up like merging in with the Somalian pirates. It's fucking brilliant.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you. See, Lily knows exactly what I'm going on about. I only caught a little video on it, so that's why I didn't want to speak too much.
Yeah,
on
it.
But she knows. She said so. Basically, the Pope got rid of the Knights Templars. They escaped out to sea and became pirates. The Pope wanted their treasures, and obviously that's where they became like pirates and stuff. And they'd go out and do whatever they were doing, and that's where the pirates come from, and that's where they originated from.
It's quite cool, quite interesting.
Yeah,
I might end up on a 2 o'clock in the morning YouTube video going down that rabbit hole at some point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because when I went down to visit Cornwall, you have a lot of pirate stuff down there, don't you? And like the pirate caves or coves or whatever you'd call them and stuff like that. Jamaican in that would have
It's where, funny enough you say that, because the West Country is what that sort of like film Hollywood pirate accent is based on.
Mm.
That West Country British, English accent. Is what inspired that typical pirate accent.
Yeah, all around there, Bristol down to Cornwall, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's very similar accent.
I love Cornwall, man. Kelly's fish and chips, you can't beat it.
It's an old video game I used to love. One of my favourites growing up by Lionhead Studios. The Fable. There's Fable 1, 2, and 3.
Chicken. What were it? Chicken Kicker or something?
Chicken
like
Kicker. Chickens, you do. It's all got that Somerset Bristolian accent to it all, like proper.
You sounded just like Baldrick though. That's the problem.
They were good games then.
You're that hero.
Smuggler's Caves. See, do you know what, Lily? I like having you in my chat. You correct me. She corrects me all the time. Smuggler's Caves. That's what they were called. But yeah, no, Fable. Fable. They were amazing games then.
Yeah. I used to love the developer Lionhead Studios. Made another one of my favourite games growing up, Black and White. It's like a god game you control like this whole fucking tribe, and then you've got this like giant creature.
I don't know. I can't say I
and
know that
teach
one.
abilities.
I can't say I know that one.
Unreal Tournament. You can't go wrong with that. Can't think I made that though.
Unreal Tournament.
We've got Scott in there.
What's awesome? Who was that then?
I'm ready whenever you used to are with if you want to talk to your chat.
With this video, I was just chatting away, just killing time until you was ready for this video. Right,
I'm ready.
Well, we watched it all. It's about 20 odd minutes. So.
It's completely up to you. I don't know because I don't know what the video's about. I've not watched it. I've not seen it. I just literally, like I said, I hovered over it. I seen a snippet. It showed like the demographics of the town, and I'm guessing he's visiting, and you know. And
I do like Jermaine. It just take a long time to explain some stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So if you want to just pause and skip at some point or whatever, just let me know and just whatever. You know, I don't have a clue myself.
Ready to fire away. Well, this would take us closer to 10 o'clock, where we can find out the first sort of wave of results for Makerfield.
Yeah. No worries. I'll probably be ending between 10 and half 10 anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's been
so about the first wave then.
It's been a long day fighting lawnmowers today.
Yeah.
Do you know what funny thing is? I've just been and bought a lawnmower for 20 quid, yeah? The guy said that the pull cord doesn't work. I've got it home and it fires up every pull.
We're having problems like ride-ons at the moment.
So, I'm touch wood, it's alright. I've just got myself a bargain lawnmower for 20 quid.
Right.
But I was just about to say who's doing countdown. Go on.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Braefield is a town in Lancashire with a population of 11,000 people, which is 15.2% white British and 84.8% Asian.
Talk about demographic change.
Braefield, a 30-year-old man of Pakistani heritage, stabbed a 17-year-old girl in the neck. The man was charged with attempted murder, which caused outrage across the nation and protests near the town of Braefield. Given the rising knife crime across the UK, I paid a visit to Braefield to take a look and see what's going on. So today I'm in Burnley in a place called Brayfield.
Stevie on
And
and then
literally
just dashed a whisker.
around this corner, a 17-year-old
Forget
girl was
Stevie
stabbed
on the coffee.
in the neck. You've probably seen the footage
right.
all over social media
Stevie.
and stuff. So yeah,
Fella
this
wants a
is
coffee.
just
He
the
likes your
area,
coffees.
and I'm just taking a little walk round.
I've got my Nescafes here.
Just to
That's
kind
what
of
I've
help
got
paint a
myself.
picture of how a 17-year-old girl was actually stabbed in the neck in broad daylight. Excuse me, I'm just looking for you know, Wood Street.
Which street?
Yeah, I can't.
Is this
Woods.
one?
Down that way.
Yeah. It's straight here.
Okay, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. A conservative club here, and then a Dawa Academy here as well, a men's only Dawa Academy, if I understand correctly.
I personally don't like
this is
football. My wife
basically
does and my son does. But,
where the stabbing took
we've
place,
had a
guys,
few
on the
Scots
street.
play for Fulham.
Literally on the corner of the street
Ross
is where it
McCormack.
happened.
We also had,
And,
we've still got Tom
the
Kearney,
stabbing
who
was somewhere around here, and
aligned
then the
himself
young girl ran
nationally
away.
with Scotland over
You
England.
okay, mate? Chilling
That's
out,
Stevie.
getting a nice
He's been our
suntan.
captain for many years and 11 years service for the club.
It's nice and hot today, isn't it?
I don't want a coffee. It's just
Do you
Callum.
live here
I'm
or
going for a beer.
just round here? Yeah. What do you think of it, like Burnley, Brayfield? Have you lived there long?
Yeah, the whole my life.
Wow, your whole life, yeah. So yeah, I was.
All of all sides. I came down here when my mother had me.
See, that's where I'm different. I'd have turned round to him and gone, so not long then.
Yeah.
In all sides.
Oh, the guy in the chair.
So you could.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was talking to me, chap.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just, obviously I know there was a stabbing a couple of days ago. A young girl was stabbed as well in the neck. It was it's been on the news and stuff. I'm sure you've heard about it. So yeah, it's a bit mad like. So yeah, I'm just came from Manchester. I was going to Burnley.
If you put your brakes.
So I haven't met Jermaine that often. I've been around bumped into him a couple of times.
Yeah, okay, cheers. What's your name, mate?
Twice, I think.
Mostly around
Nice to
Manchester.
meet you, Jay.
Every time I've seen
Nice
it,
to
it's
meet you,
been
pal.
Manchester.
Have a nice day, yeah?
No, tell a lie. Who's
So
in
yeah,
Liverpool?
guys, literally just down the street
Yes, I think I remember
from where the
actually,
17-year-old girl was stabbed. On another street, we've got an ambulance. And then, yeah, there's an ambulance with the lights flashing on the street here.
I wouldn't really go and record that myself.
It appears there's an accident. I think somebody...
What, the ambulance randomly?
Yeah, on a residential street outside someone's house like that.
Being on a residential street is perfectly fine to record.
No, I know, but I'm saying, you know, just like right outside somebody's house.
It's like aiming at like windows and stuff like that. That you got.
Yeah, but I mean,
Taxi
just...
number's perfectly fine. You see, there's the moral thing recorded inside it in the room.
Yeah, of course. But I just mean me personally, myself. I just don't feel right doing stuff like that because at any split second they could fling that door open. A guy could be having an heart attack and they could start rushing him out. You know, it's.
I've recorded that blue-haired freak yesterday. He was walking up to a coffee shop and there was a
medical incident.
Yeah, the medical incident, somebody on the floor. So we just turned the camera away and just skipped by it.
Yeah.
It's what you do, isn't it? It's just courtesy.
Yeah, that's it.
Filmed medical incident in UKIP and someone had to go at me for it, but I didn't know it was a medical incident at that point in time. It was just see people crowding around somewhere.
Yeah. So you find out. You just little known fact here, DM. You know, Jermaine used to be a rapper.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. Well, I was going to say I've done it before when I was in Blackpool on a night out. I went up filming an incident and like there were two people that are being dealt with. And I seen one in handcuffs and one crying his eyes out with no shoes on. And as soon as I realised that he was having like a mental health breakdown, I was like, nah, don't film that. And me and CJ turned away and even Copper went up here and he was like, oh, thank you guys, you know, appreciate it. It's like, nah, anything to do with mental health, anything to do with... There's certain things I don't like recording. It's courtesy, innit?
Not long after that chap was thrown into a metal bollard and actually bent the bollard with his head.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, we sat next to him. I won't put the camera on him.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, he's a poor way, man. Cracked skull and everything, isn't he?
Yeah.
I hope he's alright. I've not seen much on it. I believe he was asking for the video took down or something, but
some of these mosques as well that they build, why do they need to build them to the size they do, where you can literally see them?
I don't think he's a barista.
From where I'm standing here, there's actually a...
Do you know what? I don't know where you're up to on this video because I paused it, but
540.
Eh?
5:45 now.
All right. Has anything useful happened?
Not particularly.
Right. I'm gonna skip to where
he's looking at a mosque at the moment. He's just like, and there's the mosque. And then it moved me on to a point of why do they build houses? Why do they need to be so big and almost dominates the landscape?
Well, you want to see the one in Accrington, and it's even bigger.
Where were we the other day? We drove through somewhere the other day, and the mosque was massive, like just the tallest building there.
That was Sheffield.
Oh, Sheffield, yeah, the massive mosque in Sheffield. It just towers over everything. You may as well just cast one big shadow over it all.
You want to see the one in Accrington, and bear in mind that there's about 15-20 mosques in Accrington, and there's one that looks bigger than that one. Put loads and loads of money into it, and yeah, they knocked a church down to build that one. It's stupid, and there's not that many people. And then there's more barber shops and more vape shops than there is bloody people. More mosques as well.
Yeah.
Do you know, it don't make sense, does it? And then you wonder where all the money and all the donations are going. I see the mosques all the time going round with the green buckets collecting money off the Muslim community, and then you wonder where all the money goes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
It's well, there's already been bits come out about the all the takeaway shops and all the barbers and all the vape shops, and they are just the front majority of them are front for money laundering and criminal activity.
£75,000. But there was a stage around 2023 when house prices dipped to £49,000. So from 75,000 down to 49 grand. House prices dipped a little bit. Some people have different sort of opinions as to why the house prices actually dipped. Some people think it was because of the rapid demographic changes. Some people believe it's just because this particular area went down in value. Okay. Drone. Yeah, Drago.
Nah.
Right. Push this arrow. See the arrow?
Do you want to have a go?
Push this arrow here. Right. Touch that. Press that screen. Hold it down.
It's legal.
Yeah, go.
You can have someone else use the drone that gives the license. Doesn't have a license to do so as long as you're present.
Push it up. Yeah. Keep going.
So someone with a license is present.
Right, can you see it on the screen? Right, bring it down again now, push down.
All operator
That's
ID.
It, keep going.
And flyer's
All the
ID.
way down. Keep pushing. That's it, well done. You've done your first drone flight. What's your name? Nice one, mate.
I'll tell you what. Listen, hats off to Jermaine for that.
Yeah, it's wholesome. It's very wholesome.
Yeah. I'm not being funny, I wouldn't have done that.
This area.
And
he's not done it wrong either. As long as he's got a flyer ID and an
I know he's done nothing wrong, but I guess it's just me not trusting people as much. You know, anything can go wrong. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather not take the risk myself. So hats off to him, credit to him. That kid will remember that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Longsight.
I would say it
kind of reminds me of Longsight, which is a predominantly Asian area. It's literally just the same here, pretty much. Like, there's probably about, as I say, it's 84% Asian, but like you literally see a few white British people here and there. Like rarely anywhere. Every single shop and business is a Muslim business.
Just go to the next
as I
town
say,
over,
some people may think that's good. Some may think it's bad. Some may think that's actually a contributing factor to why the 17-year-old girl was stabbed.
Lee's got your stream up on his phone, so I've just read the most recent comment about they building so big for dominance. But back onto the mosque, I think they should have a similar rule to what Alton Towers has with their local council, where they can't build above the tree line. That's why a lot of the roller coasters in Alton Towers go underground, because they have height restriction.
Well, do you know what? It's funny you say that, yeah, because there's one in Blackburn at the moment, and they were building a mosque, and it's basically the Isa Brothers or whatever, they own the garages in Blackburn. I'm trying to think. I think it's called Euro Garages or whatever, or something like that. The EG Group. They own Asda and all sorts. Yeah, the multi-billionaires from Blackburn, the Isa Brothers. And they built a mansion, one each next to each other, for all of the family, yeah? And then right across the road, they bought a bit and they built a big, massive mosque, yeah? But from the mosque to both of the mansions is underground tunnels that they've allegedly built, connecting it to the houses, and then there's tunnels from each house as well. You know, so it makes all one big thing, and they don't have to, so they can literally go from house to house and from house to mosque all underground, and don't have to, you know, wait any society around and whatever and blah blah blah. I thought it was just weird as fuck. But yeah, apparently they've actually built it according to a few Asians as well from the area, kind of compared.
That sounds like some Al Qaeda and some Hamas stuff going on with secret little passages and tunnels underground and escape routes and stuff.
But listen, this is the weird thing though, is it's the Isa Brothers. They're on the Forbes list. They're one of the richest people in the country. Do you know what I mean? They're from Blackburn, two brothers. They own Asda. They own all sorts. Honestly, they're multi-billionaires. Honestly, like this is what I mean. It wouldn't surprise me if they do give money to stuff like that. But anyway, I'm clicking play again. Dave's thought of the day.
Taxis as well in this area. Can you just have one? Yeah, one back. Thank you.
Well, Ellie must be doing alright shopping at Maracoonas.
Got the sandwiches now. I'm gonna get off.
She's been ringing all the money on board them.
I'm having to downgrade to Pound Bakery. These YouTube videos are getting expensive.
Tried that one time. I weren't a fan. Tried one in Stoke-on-Trent. Pound Bakery.
Good afternoon,
Timu Greggs.
Honestly, these videos are starting to get that expensive. I'm having to consider it.
Stretch my leg. Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, this looks like the town centre, sort of the Crocodile area. If you will. This seems to be the main bit. And you've got like two young girls sitting there in front of the Crocodile area, which is a bit mad. And then I think that's a shopping centre down here, and I think this is just like the main chilling area where people chill out and stuff. Town centre. And then you've got another, you've got a library this way, another street, shopping street. I'm going to go this way now, see what shops they've got down here as well. Looks like this would have been a bank back in the day, maybe. A pub, Lord Nelson. Funnily enough, we're in Nelson, and the Lord Nelson pub.
I thought there were going to be more on the woman that got stabbed.
But yeah, I think this was a bank.
It seems like it's just going to be just a street
pub. Looks like in that west.
It's just a street vlog now.
Yeah, we're in Nelson at the moment, and he does Burnley afterwards. So yeah. Right, any other sort of videos to look at then? Yeah, it's more interesting, obviously, that sort of
that's what I mean. I just kind of seen the quick preview thing, and obviously I seen the CCTV footage from the girl being stabbed. I seen that he visited Nelson. I thought, oh, maybe he's gonna go to there, look at the area, and interview some of the locals and ask what happened. And, you know,
get some context on it all.
Yeah, but
I think Steve has gone to Colombia to pick around coffee beans.
Yeah, what's going on with his coffee? Oh, have we told you about our little idea?
Which one?
We figured of doing a little spin-off sort of channel, second channel, but not related to politics, protests, or anything like that. We're doing food challenges.
Oh, no, you never mentioned that. But go on.
Rather than like eat a shit ton of food challenge, more down the spicy route, like spicy challenge, chili challenges.
Well, you can count me out then.
Well, in fact, we found one local to us about 6-7 mile away. They do
I don't
6 wings. You got 10 minutes to eat them. If you do it, it's free, and you get a T-shirt. If you don't, it's 15 quid. The catch is these wings are 6.4 million Scoville units.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't mind spicy, but like
I love spice.
Not for challenges when they're going over the top. Fuck that. Excuse me language.
Yeah, I'll make some violent sauces and curries.
I'll do some eating challenges though, not a problem. I'll jump in on a couple with you. Give me like some barbecue or something, or some like mad.
Oh God, I wonder when that was going to come to, like the old barbecue. I ain't forgot.
Well, no, I'm gonna say like
Manchester, born and bred.
I love. Well, go on.
Live now for 30 years. I'm guessing not lived in Manchester for 30 plus years, and not been back home in quite a few years. But when they see vids of when they grew up, they just don't recognise it anymore.
Yeah. What was I gonna say then? I've just distracted myself with a video. We were on about food, weren't we? Oh yeah, that's it. I absolutely love that Beard Meets Food Me. I love watching his content.
Oh yeah. I've watched him for a few years.
Adam Moran.
Yeah, I've watched him for a few years. Absolutely.
He doesn't like mushrooms though.
Or spice.
Listen, he don't like them, but he still eats them. But I absolutely love his content, mate.
So, with the food challenges, he does a lot of breakfast stuff. I can't do that because I love baked beans, but they have absolutely no place on the English breakfast whatsoever. I couldn't eat a breakfast that was covered in beans.
If you could see my face right now, you'd know how disgusted I am in you.
He does his he'll do tinned tomatoes instead of beans, but he'll do what he calls blackened tomatoes. So you render it right down. Get rid of a lot of the water content.
This is where you're gonna find me weird though. Is do you know say when you have a full English, right? I don't like black pudding, so I don't put black pudding on. And I don't like mushrooms, so I don't put mushrooms on, and I don't like tomatoes either.
Oh mate, a full shebang. I'll have the whole lot.
But
what one bit was people put a hash brown on it and call it full English. Hash brown is nothing to do with a full English breakfast.
Oh, I still put them on it.
I was gonna say I substitute them with an hash brown. I'm not gonna lie, but with tomatoes, I don't know. It just depends. I'm a bit maybe, and sometimes with mushrooms, maybe just a couple, but not really.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
I tend to stay away. Harry Potter put me off them.
Yeah, he's got pepper X.
Yeah,
he's got Doomsday drops as well.
I got some 16 million Scoville Doomsday drops. I literally put two, maybe three of pipettes, like tiny, like pinhead drops, into a Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle, and it made it hard work, really hard work.
Do you know what? You'd have loved me Uncle John. My Uncle John was like that. He'd get like, do you know, a Bombay Bad Boy, and then he'd get like his favourite hot sauce, and he was mad. Like, you'd go in his kitchen cupboard and he'd have all of the different ones, you know, like for hottest sauces you can get, and like all them Jamaican ones and whatever, and all these other lot and blah blah blah. And each time he'd always put like loads in. I'm not joking. He'd pour like loads in, and he'd be like, I'm not joking. Listen. Just even eating a pot noodle, he'd sit there with two tea towels. He'd be like shoveling it in and wiping all the sweat away.
Sometimes when you reach the level of spice, it's like you're taking some mind-bending drugs at times like that. You can go tunnel vision. Your hearing starts dropping out. You start getting like tinnitus.
Yeah, I've had
you start getting
heart palpitations from spice.
Wet in your eyes that you just can't clear away, and all of a sudden people trying to talk to you. It's like, you're in a completely different room.
Maybe that's why he did
quite
it.
Overwhelming at times.
Maybe that's why he did it though, because he was an ex-heroin addict. Just to put that much spice in just to have a hit.
Well, it can release dopamine in you. It's a weird sort of like pain pleasure aspect that goes on inside your body and psychologically. So you end up having like pain receptors go off, but you also have dopamine.
He was the sort of person that would order a vindaloo and then get the extra spicy as well, and then add extra hot sauce on. So he was like and he'd sit there with his tea. I remember
we order off the menu. We'll order stuff like fowls.
Vindaloos, that's like entry level stuff, really.
Right.
Fowls are about 10 times hotter than a vindaloo, and then you go even further.
That's what he'd probably eat. But that's what I'm saying. He'd order a vindaloo. Like to me, that's very spicy. But to him, it was like he'd order that, and then he'd get extra spice. Then he'd put hot sauce on as well. Like it wasn't spicy enough. Like you just said, entry level. Do you know?
Yeah. You have the chef coming out going, or the waiters coming out going. Chef says, "Are you sure you want to have this?" Very spicy, very hot.
But to me that's like, nah, I'm alright.
Vindaloo to us is like a korma.
Or a butter chicken.
Yeah, no, I'm alright.
If you want some good stuff, get some Pran Naga pickle or
good.
Mr. Jimmy's King Naga pickle.
Don't get me wrong though, I do like a little bit of spice. Like I'll eat.
We've got to do that one.
I'll eat like chicken karahi and stuff like that. I don't know if you've ever tried chicken karahi or chicken karahi.
Yeah. It's quite tangy, vinegary sort of one, isn't it?
Well, it depends where you get it from, doesn't it? Really, but like it's got a bit of a kick to it.
I've grown my own chilies. I'm doing Scotch Bonnet, Carolina Reaper, and Basket of Fire this year.
Mr. Rick, I salute you. You cannot beat that.
I do love a good old egg and chips.
Yeah, you cannot beat that. Egg and chips.
Beer gammon egg and chips.
Yeah. My favourite. When I have a Sunday roast, I purposely cook extra mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes and veg. Purposely to save it for me Monday morning breakfast, bubble and squeak.
That's how you know that you're upper class you compared to me. I'm proper council estate. We didn't get the gammon. We couldn't afford that. We were peasants.
Upper class.
I am a gammon, so I keep it talking.
We're apparently all gammons.
Nah, listen, you're all right. A bit of gammon.
Shaggers, this and that. I find the flag shagger one really, really, really fucking ironic as fuck.
See, I love
when they buy so many different fucking flags.
But not even the right one.
Oh yeah, I say that. Which flag are you shagging this week then? 2-timer. But I proper love spam and egg, me. Spam and egg. Can't beat it.
Can't beat spam. I eat weird stuff though. Do you know what I mean? I'll quite happily have for breakfast like jam sandwiches in batter with bacon and syrup.
In batter?
Yeah, batter jam sandwich. They turn into like donuts. They're amazing. Oreos in batter.
Bread's got sugar in it anyway, so you can imagine that sugar caramelising inside the bread.
One of my favourite meals I cook is chicken Maryland. But I don't mean Maryland chicken. I mean chicken Maryland, where you got like your chicken, sweet and sour sauce, sweet corn, bananas in batter, all on the same plate.
Where the hell did you get the idea to batter a jam sandwich?
Oh, my dad did it years and years and years and years ago, and then
I don't know if the Scots said in the chat here, but speak to the Scots about battering things.
Don't batter anything.
I get that. Like I've had a battered maize bar and stuff, but I was just making sure.
Nothing safe from a Scottish chippy.
I was just making sure I did get it right. You have battered and deep fried it. I'd never have thought of a jam sandwich.
Beautiful, honestly. I really watced a man.
Do you know what?
This just reminded me of a channel, you know, of a page on Facebook. I think his name's Dazza or something, and he's like it's like Will It Fry, just deep fries fucking random things like Will It Fry.
Do you know what?
Yeah, I watched Beard Meats Food, and it was in America, and he had a battered jam sandwich, and I thought, I've not had them in years, so I had one the next day for my breakfast, and I forgot how good they are.
I'm going to say something. I completely forgot.
What has this led to? We started off talking about
protein. Bring it to the channel,
and then now we're talking.
You know what? You should.
Food.
Yeah, well, you should do like an American cross English version of that, And do a peanut butter and jelly.
PB&J.
Yeah, PB&J.
Yeah.
Battered.
I love peanut butter as well. I love
battered
Reese's chocolate.
Why not?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
No, battered Reese's cup, peanut butter cup, battered. That would be well nice.
Oh, I know what you two are doing tonight.
One for the Scots, if they're still in the chat. I actually wondering the other day why Chippies only sell battered sausages and not battered saveloys. I thought there might be a problem like with them exploding because of the water content in them and stuff like that.
Batter improvers, possibly.
So I actually did battered saveloys for a chippy tea the other night. And I tell you what, it was fab. One of the best things I've ever eaten.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's all right for you because you're a next level cook. What about us peasants that don't know how to cook?
So Lee can cook fucking anything.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
he does a banging beef Wellington. A banging beef Wellington.
But don't get me wrong, I can cook, but not to the extent that Lee can.
Well, up until COVID, I had a award-winning bistro.
That's what I mean.
So that was called Melody's Hideaway after one of our.
I know that from behind the scenes, but
unfortunately, I used to work in like Chinese takeaways, Indian takeaways, and the chefs actually took time to show me how to prepare the food properly, show me how to do it authentically, show me how to cook it properly. And then it's just so good. I could cook an Indian. I don't rarely order an Indian. I could cook it better than most Indian takeaways.
I know. I've seen.
His spice rack's mental. It's got about every spice possible.
That's why I can't wait. That's why I can't wait. I can't wait to come down for this barbecue.
Oh, it's mint, mate. Honestly, I've got deep fat fryers. I've got 3 barbecues, all in my outside kitchen. It's mad.
Tandoors.
Do you know what though?
Tandoors a lot.
When we come down, are you making a curry?
Can make a curry, mate. Yeah. What do you want? Gandhi's Revenge or Korma?
Oh, we've got to have a couple. We've got to have a couple. We've got to have a really fuck up hot one.
Gandhi's Revenge may sound like I'm going to be stopping at every services on the way home, to be honest.
I'll put some bog roll in the freezer for you, mate. Forget the fridge. I'll put it in the freezer for you. Just to sit on the way.
Take me 3 days just to get up M65.
Trust me, mate, you speak to me down there drinking the water.
Right,
anyway.
Have we got new videos or is there any news on Make a Few?
Guys, I've got to stand back garden.
I was just literally thinking that myself, because we was on about Rupert Law, weren't we? We was on about...
Yeah, we've touched on the rape gang inquiry.
There's no news on Ireland or anything. Ireland seems to be like...
Since we did that second live and it was media blackout, it's just been media blackout since.
No, that's what I mean.
It's like nothing coming out of there.
Nothing.
It's kind of strange how quickly it's all been hushed. It was weird that just that third day when the Sky helicopters were like, fuck this, I'm flying away, and then just close the stream. There was no more scheduled streams from them to do with it.
Do you reckon they got threatened? Because I know all the ones on the floors got run out, didn't they, and stuff like that, and they got threatened. Do you reckon they got a little message?
You know that clip we watched earlier? The clip we took of Oxford yesterday, there's a fucking picture of that blue-haired one going around now that's doing the rounds. And everyone's going on like, what's Keir Starmer done to his hair? It really looks like Keir.
Oh, I'll tell you what we didn't touch on, what we said we was going to touch on, was young Bob.
That's a very valid point. So yeah. It kind of interconnects in with the original topic of Oxford, and obviously Tommy Robinson did host a debate yesterday in Oxford. Met with lots of counter protesters that were trying to stop the event, stopping people. In fact, they did successfully stop some people that were there to attend and observe the debate. They stopped them from gaining access. Like they bought tickets to go and watch and possibly participate in the debate, and they weren't able to get in because of the pathetic counter-protesters. But the whole premise of that was, what I didn't like about it was, it's just a shutdown of freedom of speech. It's completely anti-democratic. They're hosting a debate for two opposing sides to put their views forward and talk things out. and they were there to shut down that discourse. And obviously the situation with young Bob, it was a few days ago now in Manchester, where he's had a table out. He had a statement on a banner in the front. I think the statement was reform are not extreme enough or something like that, I believe was the statement on that banner. But he was there to open discourse. He was there to, obviously, that slogan was there to prompt people to question it and come forward and talk and open up things. And as the discussion goes on, they obviously didn't like the opinions that came out of young Bob, and subsequently he ended up getting attacked by a group of people.
Yeah.
Of which a few have been identified. One being quite a recognisable far-left activist. Was it Daniel Rushby? I believe his name is.
Couldn't tell you his name because I've not seen much on it. I was just
Good day to you all. Hope you're having a nice day.
I put it actually in our group chat earlier. I'm just putting it up.
Yeah, that's all. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
Daniel
much
Rushby. Daniel Rushby, aka Ponytail. If you're a watcher of Charlie Veitch, English Ned, or Lesbian Cartel, you'll be fully aware of who Ponytail is.
Well, I was
I was just about to touch on that, and I've read earlier, Ponytail has been arrested in regards to his involvement in the assault and stealing of equipment.
Yeah, I think I've seen that bit. I was going to say, because Charlie Veitch, I've just seen his video. Oh, I've not seen his video, but it popped up on my thing. Young Bob attack and Baby Preston murder 6 hours ago. That's what reminded me. But I've not seen much on it myself. That's why I was hoping we could touch on it and see something.
Yeah, so he's an interesting character. He's just like most of these far left. So anyone that turns out and counter protest, they're not the true left. They are the far left. Those that turn up and counter things up and down the country at the same faces, different city sort of thing. They are the far left.
Yeah. Like I've only seen a little bit of the incident. I've seen the assault. Do you know what I mean? But I've not seen the events leading up to it. I've not seen the events
just before you've got a group of girls behind, sort of taunting him. And
I was gonna say, except from the only thing I've seen is when he went on GB News a few hours after the assault. You know, well, other than that, that's all I've seen myself personally.
Yeah, Drew, we touched on that earlier, actually, at the zoo, and the person was a 30-year-old man, I believe. I can't remember where he's from. Has no relations whatsoever with this kid. The kid would have never met this guy before. Yeah, just picked him up and chucked him into the crocodile enclosure. The most recent things I've heard is lost like 2 limbs from these in quite a severe condition.
I'm confused here.
Oh, I was replying to a chat comment, sorry.
All right. I was just about to say, where the hell have we gone from?
Oh, we got to this.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, what? Has Ponytail assaulted young Bob and then thrown a baby in a crocodile enclosure? Lock the man up.
And then just replying to chat.
Lock the man up.
But Ponytail, he's been known for assaulting women and all sorts protests.
Apparently he's known for throwing babies in with crocodiles as well. No?
yeah.
Bloody hell.
As bad as these counter-protesters with mixed messages and mixed topics on the go at once.
Back again, I think the cramp's gone. That was awful.
What?
Yeah, I just had the crocodile incident come up again.
Oh, okay. Here comes Snappy.
Well, yeah, then we were talking about young Bob. Have you got any videos too for young Bob?
I don't have any to hand, but obviously clips did circulate.
I don't know what clips what, I don't know, but Charlie Veitch...
He got attacked twice. So obviously there was the incident just before. There was a group of girls behind him, sort of taunting him, heckling him, and then eventually chucked water over him. And then that ended up turning into an attack.
Dropping poles and everything.
Breaking the legs on the tripods, throwing the tripods on the floor so the cameras smash against the ground.
Daniel Rushby, or Ponytail is known. He broken his main tripod and stolen his Pocket 3, the looks of it as well.
Do you know what?
And then later on, they got attacked again, like round 2.
Do you know what I've noticed with bloody hell, English Ned there. With Charlie Veach, his content style's completely changed now. Like I was just thinking, I seen Young Bob and Baby Preston Murder. I thought, oh, maybe he's got like a few clips in his video or something or whatever. And it's just literally him stood in a random field, walking around in circles, talking to himself. That's all his content ever is now.
Done it for a long time. He can literally just do that. He can just walk and pick a topic.
No, but I'm saying like go back a year or two though. It was like he was in Manchester town. He was filming people.
You can't go Manchester.
No. But I mean the whole style of his content. I mean the way he was, the way you know. But then obviously a few things have gone on, and since a couple of things have gone on, I've kind of noticed that he just kind of goes in a field now on his own where nobody is and just talks to himself, and then that's it. Just posts that one video talking.
Yeah, he's still during court over well, essentially hurting words. He was filming a transgender at a counter protest or something like that, and he was just narrating to his phone, and then somehow he's now got like charges for hurting words of what he was saying about this particular person. We never said it to the person. He was just narrating to his phone.
But to be fair, we've met him a few times. Had a good chat with him. We've been on a couple of his videos, and I don't know. Everybody rants on about being a bad person, but it seems all right. It seems fairly normal compared to some of these.
Nothing.
Drew, this train station protest it's been going on for ages. It's banging pots and pans for Gaza. It's
pots and pans and dildos.
It's quite funny. They need to bang it a bit louder. We're a bit far away from Gaza. I don't think they're going to be able to hear them, no matter how loud they bang them.
Like nothing against him, but I've just noticed his content style's changed. And I'm wondering what we're up with him.
It's more of a walk and talk, kind of going a bit philosophical with certain topics. And stuff like that.
So, spends a lot of time down here, Leicester, Loughborough, Nottingham, Derby.
He's doing a lot around Midlands. It's almost like his. Oh no, it was the back of the chair. It's got the knob at the back. So it's almost like it may as well have moved down to the Midlands at this point.
But I have just realised it's 2 minutes.
Lichfield as well recently.
And then you want to do. I'm going to be ending my live soon, but you want to do your because it's only 2 minutes to 10.
Yeah, so if it comes out soon enough.
Yeah, we've got to end soon anyway because Callum's around my house with his missus and 3 kids, and they've got school tomorrow. So
yeah, I like Veach too.
Let's see if there's any news on Makersfield.
I'm just looking.
Makerfield. I keep saying adding an S into it.
Young Bob.
Where's my goggles on? There they are. Can't see what that is. To be fair, Drew, I think anything that moves or breathes, the left think are Zionists. They're a breed to themselves, aren't they, really?
Oh, it was a response to... No, we've had some banger clips on there. Just playing with kids' toys.
Yeah.
And they're there, rock up, bang, 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 literally fucking saucepans. And just random, cake tins and just random like fucking wooden spoons and shit. They would just do that for about an hour.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden just go silent. Everyone puts pans in the bags and they just walk off.
It's the same weird bunch that go to the Velvet factory as well. This is just down the road from us.
So what is the purpose? What do you get out of this? Just banging pots and pans, causing noise and disturbance for an hour.
Do you guys know about that? Because I don't have a clue. Lily goes, keep an eye out for the Zulu protest. Big event on the 30th of June. They're aggressively against migrants.
The what protest?
So Zulu, ain't they Birmingham City sort of Hulu? Oh, South Africa. I'm sure they're called Zulus or something. Something similar to Birmingham City sort of firm. There's something very similar to that.
There's an old film called Zulu. And
I don't know, but if we're, what is it in? Are you saying South Africa's in? It's in South Africa. To my question,
migrants, fun sounds of it.
Yeah, I think that's. Oh,
I was right. Birmingham City firm is called Zulus as well.
Yeah,
really
no,
confused
but
me
I
then.
think. Listen. I think I know what Lily's going on about, and I don't know if you have seen any of this, and I think I know what Lily's going on about. I might have seen this, Lily. I think I might be right here. There's footage of them, and they're walking through the streets and that, and you know, like proper old like Zulus with spears and all sorts, yeah. And they're walking through. Listen, they're walking through the streets, but listen, they'll even stop black people and all sorts. And if you're not from Africa or whatever, listen, it's very, very aggressive. Put it that way, and you've got to get out, kind of thing, like proper.
Africa's had enough of migration, like
proper.
You know?
Yeah, listen, like it was some mad footage. I don't know.
Tribes,
listen, I don't know if
out of my country.
I don't know if the confirmation around it, but I do remember seeing some footage about it. Yeah, and I think there was something to do with Lily. Just put, she's put, that's it. I think there was something as well, Muslim migrants and stuff like that. But honestly, African and everything. It don't matter if you're black, white, whatever.
About a year ago, you had Japanese out in the streets protesting against migration as well. It's like.
Apparently they've got a big event.
It's literally a global issue at this point.
Right, well, do you know what? We'll see if we can get some footage on that, Lily. I'll go live and I'll see if at 30th of June, apparently they've got a big event on the Zulus in South Africa. And if it's like the footage that I watched, that'd be very, very good to cover.
So, Lily, where is the protest going to be?
South Africa.
Oh, yeah, that's a long walk, that.
We've got here, migrants to South Africa face pressure to leave as immigration tensions rise. I might play this video.
Of attacks that happened as soon as
it's I don't know too much about this.
1 minute.
I've seen them pop up before Al Jazeera, like a I think Middle Eastern sort of.
What today's Ventura and Nature Calls.
Oh, white devil! What a film.
Yeah.
Ways of anti-immigrant protests. Some foreign nationals.
What this is? If I
Australia.
If I'm right, this I'm pretty sure this Al Jazeera is quite a lefty thing.
I was just about to say, are you watching Al Jazeera? Because I was going to say.
No, I'm pretty sure this is like almost like quite a lefty sort of leaning sort of media channel thing. But,
yeah, because I've not seen that footage, but that is from one of the videos that I've seen. Like you see them with the little spears and.
But the one I've got up is migrants in South Africa face pressure to leave as immigration tensions rise. About a 2-minute long video.
Yeah. 13 days ago.
Oh, 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. 13 days. Well, mine says 13 days ago. South African anti-migrant protest.
That'll be it. Right, you want to watch this one quickly before you go?
Go on, click it on yours. Click it on yours, because I'm just looking through to see if I can find other footage. You're all right.
I'm going to run it.
It's only a minute long, isn't it?
These South Africans tell foreigners from other African countries.
Yeah, it'd be great if Boris didn't sell the water cannons, though. For a loss as well, compared to what he paid for them.
Yeah, we could have watched all the leftists.
But he literally sold them for scrap value. Psychological genocide.
I'm just trying to see what other footage I can find.
That's kind of like what DP was talking about in the interview earlier, like sour the milk. Psychological warfare, make it not so fun to live there. I know, I'm scroll down, I just realised. Scroll back up. Fix that.
I think this is the one I've seen. It's the same footage.
Yeah, let's see the left call them racist for saying it. This is our country. This is our heritage. But the left won't call them racist for saying it.
Do you know what the thing is though? Is they're probably I know we're going to be very racist. What we're about.
The left will probably be like, yes, you take your country back. That is your country. You deserve it. Whenever we say we want our country back, no, you're a racist. Fuck off. You don't have a point.
I'm not being funny, yeah, but at one point, not long ago, they were proper tribes people, and they'd cut your head off and stick it on a spear.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these.
And then eat your body.
Some around sort of South Asia sort of tribes that are cannibalistic still as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying then. Like, and they'll even eat your body and everything.
I've often thought about buying a can of Lynx and just walk around with it in my hand and see if they run off from me.
Like, I'm not being funny, but some of them have the beliefs that if you eat your enemy's brain, it gives you strength. If you eat the heart, it gives you the strength, and you know all this.
Yeah. You take a piece of them into kind of absorb them, their powers.
Yeah, and then like I was watching one where I was watching one. They were saying they don't do it anymore, but it was a weird tribe, and they were saying, "Oh, we don't do it anymore." But do you know, like when they killed their enemies and stuff, they'd eat the bodies, decapitate and put their head on a stick or whatever, and they'd get a bit of the body and they'd mash it up into like other foods like crocodile or whatever. So just a little piece went in, and they'd feed it to the kids, and they believed that in doing so, feeding their enemies. Yeah, exactly. They grow up to be big, great warriors and stuff, just in order fight feeding their enemies to the kids. And I'm like, wow, like that's.
It's like, yeah, a lot of their tribalistic beliefs. It's all very spiritual and this and that. It's why a lot of them like to use the psychoactive sort of drugs as well, and smoke these plants to have that sort of like spiritual experience.
Frog liquors.
Yeah, for example, that poison toads and stuff like that.
Or you go out poison dart frogs. That'd have been brilliant.
What do you mean, Lily? That's what they're planning 30th of June. What, they're going to start decapitating people and eating them?
Well, I guess this is a warning point now. It's like fuck off. 30th of June's coming.
Buffet's open.
Oh, you can eat African.
Time's ticking. You got your time to leave. Or else it's going to go sour.
Weird, but I do apologise, guys. I'm quite a nice person generally, but my sense of humour does get a bit dark from time to time. Particularly when I'm a couple of pints in, and my humour does get dark.
My sense of humour is about as dark as those that arrive by these boats.
I've never tried an all-you-can-eat African, but I'll give it a go once.
Ireland's not eating. Nice clarification there. Right, I still can't see out about Makersfield at the moment.
I just keep scrolling up and down on YouTube, just hoping that something pops up that I fancy watching.
Tickles your fancy.
I tell you what, they're quite
closing soon in Makersfield, so it's not closed yet.
So, Dan, what's the plans for Sunday? What's the timings and stuff?
I believe 12 o'clock outside the Preston Tickle Trout Hotel.
Right, okay.
But I will confirm. I'll give you a message and confirm with you.
Are we expecting opposition, or is it just a patron standing?
Well, listen. Last time, because he rushed the protest, like you said, it was a bit of a rushed one. There must have been about 5 people that turned up. There was opposition that put messages out, but no opposition turned up either. So I don't know. But obviously,
they could have had similar vibes to it. I don't know.
So how far away? So come
on. Tickle Trout Preston Hotel. It's right as you get off the motorway.
How far is the hotel from the flag market?
From the flag market, about 8-10 minute drive. 8 minutes.
That's right.
We still want our rice potatoes.
But we had pie and potatoes tonight. We're just building up for Sunday.
But as you're coming up the motorway, it's a lot closer than the flag market because it's right as you get off the motorway. Do you know what I mean?
I still want these roast potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand how nice the roast is.
Oh, do you know what? I sent you the picture, didn't I? The breakfast that I had the other day. It showed me the shop where to get out.
Yeah.
It was quite nice, you know. You'd really enjoy it.
Sunday, midday Sunday, outside Tickle Trout. Tickle Trout Hotel. The Fish Hotel.
Well, do you know what? Listen, it's quite an interesting hotel, you know. It needs more attention and it needs exposing more. Because
so what migrants are in there? Is it families or just males?
Well, this is the thing: is there's families in there, right? They are, they was flown over on the MOD, scheme. So they were flown. They were flown in contracted. But the funny thing is, though, is that the men seem to like leaving the women and children at home in the hotel, going up to where the kids' park is just up the road, stealing from cars. They've attacked people before. Because I live local, I get a lot of reports. I get a lot of whatever. Me and CJ went and investigated it, and literally we missed them by about half an hour to an hour hanging around the kids' park. One at locals told us as we got there, he said, if you do come here half an hour ago, you'd have seen about 10 of them stood there. Right where kids' park. Do you know what I mean? So we know it's 100% they do it. Then I've actually been down there, and when I've been stood there at the main, and I'm like, and George, look at me pass, yourself, like, you ask them a couple of questions, try and get as many questions as you can. Have you fought for did you fight alongside British Army? They'll tell you no. I'm like, but you're not MOD contracted? No. Do you know, like, so if the immigrants, yeah, that's what I mean. If the immigrants are telling you, listen, they'll still do it to this day. They'll tell you no, like they're not MOD contracted. So if the immigrants are telling you, the security staff, when you question them, they laugh and they're like diversive and and laugh and joke about it. And you're like, listen, I'm not daft. I know exactly what. And they just like they start smirking and smiling, like, yeah, but there's nothing you can do about it. Where, do you know? No, there's all sorts. It proper needs exposing.
Yeah, I properly hate security staff at these migrant hotels. They're just so far up the fucking cells.
Do you know what?
But why are they all? I'm not being funny here, but all the security at all these hotels that I've seen, they all look just like the ones coming in on the boats. That I've not seen.
Oh yeah, of course.
A white security staff at any of these hotels.
Oh no, listen. There's two at Tickle Trout. One of them's a steadhead, and he thinks he's a big old man, and he's not. I know that for a fact. But I was gonna say though, there is something even bigger that does need exposing, and I don't know why nobody ever speaks about it. Is the Royal Bank of Scotland, and I spoke about this in my stream on Tuesday. Because Home Office give contracts to Serco, Serco to them contracts to the Royal Bank of Scotland, and they're who fund the Serco so that they can get all the hotels. That's where all the money comes from. I traced it all through fucking Company's House when I was looking at the McDonald Hotel. The McDonald Housing Group, should I say, as they're known, limited, which is who owns the hotels, and all the deeds were there for the Serco contract, for the government contract. And that's exactly what they do, and I worked it all out. And like the Home Office, they grant contracts, or they grant, you know what I mean? Like, if you house 300 immigrants, you get X amount, for so many years, and then obviously they take that to the Royal Bank of Scotland, and they kind of use that as like a collateral or whatever you want, so they can give funding. Obviously, as the amounts of 35 million for Tickle Trout Hotel. Then plus whatever for the other ones, and Leyland's only 10 minutes up the road. But yeah, Royal Bank of Scotland are the ones that fund them. And it's actually there in black and white on Company's House when you look at the McDonald Hotel, the actual deeds to it as well, where it says that they own the deeds to the property, they'll pay off mortgages, they can make adaptations, they can do this, they can do that,
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So,
but listen, I exposed all this.
Triple Tout. We'll be dressed in orange. You won't miss us.
Well, listen, I exposed all this, yeah.
You actually got South Park top of road just club.
Yeah, I'm being lazy tonight, guys. I got my pajamas on.
You might remember it because obviously you have known me since before then. But I exposed all this in a video, and then it got took down for a privacy concern. And it got like 20,000 views overnight or something, 20,000 views, and it got took down for a privacy concern. And then I put it up again, and then it got took down for a privacy concern. So I went and visited the hotel again. But yeah, that's what I exposed in my video, and I exposed all sorts of stuff about them. And then obviously I had a couple of interactions with the staff and residents at the time, which all kind of admitted it and thing. And as soon as they seen it, Serco, they put in privacy concerns and got it took down within 12 hours. 12 to 24 hours it were gone.
That's bad. We've only ever had it once where we've had a privacy concern filed, and then it never ended up being successful.
We just left it run its course, didn't we?
It never came to fruition.
But this was the thing, though, is even when I went back and spoke to the manager, even the manager said, no, there's no privacy concern. I wasn't stood on their land, I was stood out in public, stood there just talking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what I mean. We were stood in public once last summer, but we kind of accidentally flew the drone over the Harry Potter TV set. And my brothers were not happy at all, mate. They sent us legal paperwork and all sorts.
Yeah, it is.
Fortunately, and this was way before DJ Audits did his flight over. Probably a good year before DJ flew his drone over. And our legal note was just essentially, don't do it again. Don't fly over any of our sites. Not limited to just this one, any of our sites. And we never got told to take the video down.
Until this day, the video's still there. So if you want to go onto our YouTube channel, guys, you'll see the early stages of the
development
Harry Potter TV show, which is due to air later on this year, I think.
December, Christmas. I think it's Christmas Day or around there for the first episode of the first season, which is basically going back to this start of the books.
So for reference on our channel, guys, tonight, please head over to DM Media, showing some love, showing some support, like and subscribe. He's a good lad, we've known him a fair while now. Just give him some support, guys, please. Much appreciated.
Thank you. And what he said, but alternative way around.
Vice versa.
Yeah, go subscribe to Urban Fox Media.
Yep, verse versa, or whatever it is.
Vice versa.
That's the one.
Nice to see you, nice.
God, who's that? Who was that? Oh, what's his fucking name?
Oh, do you know what?
Bruce Forsyth.
I've been looking at this video for the past 5 minutes while we've all been talking, and I don't know if you like this stuff or not, but have you ever watched MMA fighting, but dressed in full armour, like a knight?
Oh, right, no.
It's quite funny to watch, to be fair.
When we was looking for videos earlier, a dwarf boxing match popped up. I just love watching dwarfs fighting.
Well, it probably won't play this one. We'll add this.
You ever watched a sport called, and this exists in the UK in pubs? It's called dwarf tossing.
Oh yeah, I remember dwarf tossing. That got banned.
They dress him into like a Velcro suit and throw him at a wall that's like the.
That's like a target board.
Yeah, that got banned. That.
It was perfectly legal as long as a dwarf was okay to do it. It was mad.
Can I throw you? Yeah, sure. Okay. There's some weird. I don't know why my mind's just gone on real tandem again. There are some really strange.
No, skip. I mean, DJ Audits, not DJE. There's a big difference. DJ Audits lives in our hometown, Leicester. DJE, nobody really knows where he lives. It's different on every video he does, really. But there was a valid difference between the two. They used to do vlogs together.
DJ Audits.
It was definitely DJ Audits.
Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel Dixon. Name is.
What was I going to say then?
But yes, I remember the Nicola body thing. I remember that. Yeah.
That was the cause of his original name change. Channel name.
Yeah, Curtis Media down to DJ. His name was Curtis Arnold, and then changed it to Daniel James Edwards, hence DJ. But we've seen him a couple of times. We don't really gel, to be fair.
About a year ago, a lot of the evidence came to light over the
gym scandal.
Yeah, the gym stuff with the leggings and the fake modelling.
Oh.
Yeah, it's no problem. Everybody makes the same mistakes.
They both then, because of the DJ part, they're both like, oh, which one are you on about? Which one are you on about? It happens all the time with them too.
But DJ Audits is quite an aggressive auditor. He's all right.
Well, he can be a bit obnoxious.
Obnoxious, but on the whole, he's all right. He comments on our videos.
He's clued up on the drone stuff. He's good to watch for the drone stuff, like what you can do, can't do, and the stipulations of it all. He can be a bit obnoxious at times.
Yeah, very obnoxious, but an intelligent guy. I mean, seriously clever guy with legislation.
It's all part of that sort of craft, though, isn't it? It's the reactions. Sometimes you got to be a bit obnoxious to get that sort of reaction, or
so.
But the reactions then lead to discourse.
I can't remember where I've seen it. Oh, there it is. Who sort of that? Lily. Results for Makerfield expected around 3 a.m. Yeah, I want to be in Dreamland by then for sure. Been a tough old day for the ride on lawnmowers.
It's definitely a concern.
Today's job was mowing 2 lawns about the size of a football field each, and then
about three-quarters of a mile driveway on either side.
Yeah, but one of them, our John Deere ride-on mower, only 2 outer blades spinning, the middle one don't, so I had to do twice as much driving today. And the Countax, the red one that we use for the stripy lawns.
Every time I hear someone say John Deere, I can't help but to hear it in that Alabama accent on that fucking English Alabama guy.
Our Countax one just keeps cutting out. I think Callum puts it through its paces quite a lot, and but to be fair, it does mow a massive area.
I mean, it is an old Chinese mower.
There'll be an engine stripped down, get to the carburetor and sort it out. So
yeah. DJ, he's done a lot of videos with PJ.
PJ Audits was fantastic. I don't know if you ever watched him, but again, meant to be a really, really intelligent guy, computer technician, whatever. He retired early. Plays the absolute fool. Like he's like walking around with printed out sheets. And like police are saying, "Oh, what are you doing filming around the building?" "Oh, I'm looking for birds." "What sort of birds?" "Well, I think there's going to be a like an ostrich or an emu on your roof." I'm sure I've seen it. He plays an absolute thicko. He's very, very intelligent, but he plays his part really well. If you never watched it, he did come offline actually because he got doxed quite a lot. But all his old stuff is now appearing back online. If you've never seen it, give it a watch. It's hilarious. So, where are we now? What time we got?
One sec. I'm just getting this video up. I'm going to send it, you know. I want you to show...
MMA fight.
No, I want you to show this on your live if...
Yes, Pure Audits as well.
Just give me
Yeah.
Yeah, not PJ.
Yeah. Who's PJ?
PJ's Dreadlocks.
Yes.
That's why I said earlier.
Yeah, but he has done quite a bit with Pure. Yeah, you're right, Amanda. It's his Pure Audits I was talking about. But Pure Audits and DJ did a few videos together as well.
Where's my WhatsApp gone?
Yeah, PJ's the white dreadlock guy.
I'm just sending you this here.
There's so many with like the same, very, very similar initials. It gets really confusing. Just like.
Well, you got 2 AYs, didn't you? Technically.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. AY Audits and Audits in Yorkshire.
Yeah. And they both call it the AY show.
Yeah.
I did put it into the group chat, but I want you to show this to your audience because this just makes me laugh. And I don't know if anyone's seen it.
Clarkson?
Yeah, Clarkson with Keir Starmer.
Oh, Clarkson, he's just been diagnosed with aggressive prostate
I don't know, but I don't know if you've seen this or not, Lee, but it's funny as anything. Listen, if you love Clarkson, you'll love this with Starmer. You want to see him with Starmer here? Oh, I'd be his
kind of. When I say met him, not so much met him. I filmed him in London.
For the farmers.
For the farmers rally.
Let me know when you're ready to click play on this. It's only about 20 seconds, if that.
I've emailed Clarkson a couple of times as well because when we used to do the animal stuff, we're trying to set up in his farm, but he wasn't interested, obviously, for
small fish. He weren't interested in us small fish.
I've done parties for footballers. You've seen the tickets.
Do you know what? Listen, I've always loved Clarkson. Me. Top Gear will never ever be the same since M3 left. Never.
I can't believe he just punched somebody over a cold sandwich, didn't he? What an idiot.
Oh yeah, for Top Gear, yeah. Yeah, one of the producers.
Let me know when you've got it up and you're ready to click play.
Yeah, just bear me a second. I'm having to manually search it. I haven't got WhatsApp set on the laptop.
Oh yeah.
But I should find it.
I've been to Clarkson's farm. That was quite funny.
There we
Lamborghini tractor was. was on site. That was amazing.
Okay, KK, right, let's pull this up then. Lob. Hey, it's nice and central this time. Fairly central. Let's have a play. Right, we're ready?
Sensible for 10:30 anyway.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, one.
Go.
There we are. I'm Lord Ellie.
I'm Lord Ellie. You have free spectacles.
Free suit, free tie.
Free suit, free tie.
And the
opportunity to go for a little ride in a telehandler. Look at that, Keir.
Come on, Keir.
Come on, Keir. I'm going to lift you up by your own
Build a
testes.
bonfire.
Right,
Build a bonfire.
Yes.
Put Keir on the top. Put Labour in the middle.
And we burn.
The way he just starts jabbing him.
Oh, that's it again. That's done. That was it. It's looping.
The way he just starts jabbing him in balls. I love how that at me.
He's right through it. I was like, wee.
Yeah. He's in his own element.
It's like that new lefty chant where it's build a bonfire, put the Nazis on the top, put the racists in the middle. But you can do it with put Keir Starmer on the top.
Yeah.
Put Labour in the middle.
I'm sure I commented on it going, oh, you're going to feel the full force of the law, you or something, along them lines kind of thing. That's it,
So what he says there, I write, it goes on there, we'll feel the full force of the law.
Jekyll roll, they both hate each other, AY and AY. Yeah, probably not as much as AY audits and DP audits. They don't.
I
don't mind it out a bit now, yeah.
Yeah, they're not too bad with each other now, but yeah, they were beefing at one point. They're both on Bears podcast a few weeks ago with Big Bad John.
Oh yeah, well yeah, John Hutchinson. He's a character.
Did you see?
Big Bad John.
Did you see AY with BBC Media? BBC.
Oh yeah. Was that
right guys, make sure you get this on record because I don't know, but there was that BBC interviewer and she was like, oh, what would you do with what would be your solution? And he's like, right guys, make sure everyone gets this on record.
Yeah, this will be a bit controversial.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit controversial. What will you do? Pop. Guys, my hand is itching like mad. Guys, I don't know if you can see that on my camera or not.
Funny actually, you say something like that. We had a conversation at Loughborough with a gentleman. He was like, a granny could stop the boat. She's give her some knitting needles, put her on the beach, and
that was
pop.
That was brilliant.
That's my normal hand, guys. You see my knuckles, and look, that one's all swollen. I got bit off an horse fly yesterday. Yeah, Brighton. It was, in Brighton.
That's some swelling. My daughter-in-law got bit by a venomous hognose snake, and her hand went a bit like that.
Isn't it? Look, you tell different. So it's like, but it's itchy like mad. Right on back at hand, it bit me when I was cutting grass yesterday.
Lovely. Right.
Right to receive.
Yesterday we played it on the live. Actually, it was one of the first topics we moved on to because we went with DP to Oxford yesterday. We actually took him there. We went through all that interview. It was a really good interview.
DP, when you know him personally, is absolutely hilarious. I mean, what a funny chap.
He is.
He's very passionate as well. Like, once you get him going, and you're not getting a word in edgeways.
If you take him with you somewhere, we do quite a bit of filming with him actually, and he's content gold. To be fair, he's a cheat code for a good video for sure.
Big up your chest.
I need to get out more. I'm ordering myself a Pocket 3 on Monday.
Oh, you go for it.
But I'm torn.
We're looking at Luna Ultras.
But I'm torn.
The Zoom, man, the Zoom.
Listen, I'm torn, and I don't know. And right, The three people that are in my chat and the Foxes, right? What's your opinion? Because obviously we're doing these live streams now. Excuse me, sorry. And the regular shows, I'm going to do them weekly no matter what. Do I invest in a new laptop first or a Pocket 3? Because I really want a Pocket 3.
Well, our live stream for people who are watching it is from our Pocket 3. We've had it a year or so. It's been through fucking hell. It's been dropped on the floor so many times, snatched by lefties, thrown on the floor.
Yeah,
it has been bulletproof.
It's still going really, really well, despite.
It almost died at UTK September the 13th last year. It almost died then. It got really wet when the downpour and rain came.
Chucked in a canal for how wet it got, but a night in the air and coming in, it revived. I mean, people say they're the most delicate camera in the world. We must have got lucky because ours is built like a tank.
You've seen. I've used the pole for.
I didn't know that.
Year now for the Pocket, and I've had it before up high, and I've whacked it on fucking branches of trees and onto fucking stops on lampposts.
I didn't know that, Lily. I've been itching it like mad, but I've just found a lump in my arm. I'm walking sick now at my arm. What were I going to say? That I was going to say something. I've just completely
about the laptop. What do you invest in, laptop, or do you use the Pocket for a better camera?
Because obviously you know yourself through speaking privately the issue with my dinosaur being older than a fucking Jimmy Savile case. Do you know? It's a bit
definitely need an upgrade.
Yeah, it's a bit outdated. Do you know what I mean? It's just what we're doing.
You got really, DM. I mean,
desktop would be the way forward.
Yeah, pre-built desktop because you've got so much more scope for upgrades on a desktop rather than a laptop.
On a laptop, all you've got is you can change hard drives and change your RAM, but then your RAM's dependent on the motherboard, so you can't always upgrade to the best RAM possible.
Yeah, but it's
pretty much hard drive and RAM is the only upgrade.
If you go for a laptop version, just buy the best, most expensive one you can get because it's going to be more for you.
I think because obviously I was looking at a desktop. I'm not going to lie. I'll tell you which one it was in a second when I get it up. But I was thinking I might invest in a laptop first because obviously live streams starting to we're doing what we're doing, and I can always use my body cam for the moment for another month. Do you know? Like finance-wise, you know, get a laptop first and get a Pocket 3, but...
Yeah, but your body cam would also work, because you've got an action cam as well, DJI, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's not... I'm not bothered about the webcam as much, because I know... I know they both will, but I just mean, like, the style of content that I'm going to be going out recording and stuff, I really want a Pocket 3. I prefer the style it records, do you know what I mean, compared to the action cam?
Yeah, it's way more stable,
Yeah,
it's hard though. See, with the action cams, their built-in stability is also very, very good. You can put them on a pole, and obviously, haven't you?
Yeah,
that's it. It's easier to lock onto a target with an action cam. Like something quickly happens, it's easy to snap around the Pocket because of the gimbal. As you turn, the gimbal's just slightly after. Just try and keep it smooth. So you sometimes you can't quite lock onto a target quick enough. And you miss the first bit of like let's say someone's being arrested and being flung. You miss that first part of it because the gimbal's trying to play catch up.
To be fair, we've got a dozen or so cameras. Pocket 3 is some of the best we've got. I mean,
the clarity is really good, but it's more of a close range camera. It's really good for like close up stuff.
Basically, Lily, it's just a camera. It's us geek talking.
It is just a camera, but to be fair, I mean, the Osmo Pocket 3 is a really, really good camera.
I mean, I'm still torn. I'm still torn in two minds. I'm very, very, very intrigued in Lunas. I think being able to get a 12 times zoom out of it. Granted, half of that is digital, which means you will lose a lot of that quality and clarity wherever you go in.
It's a lot more expensive.
I'm still really fond of a 4K camcorder, what I'd call the evidence gatherer setup. The idea of that set up like an evidence gatherer.
We've got like a night vision camcorder, which we use for when we do the odd ghost hunter or paranormal stuff. But the night vision mode on that is crystal clear. Daytime mode not so good. I physically only bought it really for the nighttime or filming in darkness. capabilities, and you can film in darkness. Although it's black and white, it's crystal clear. But as Callum says, yeah, we could do it like a 4 or 6K camcorder,
almost like a documentary sort of camera.
Yeah,
sort of like almost not quite as big as the MSM cameras that they use, but like smaller scale. It's kind of like in between a home video camcorder and the MSM sort of cameras, like middle ground.
I did look at high shutter speeds. I was looking at 100,000 frame per second camera the other day. I typed it in, and it went, yeah, you can have one of them, no problem at all. 175 grand. I thought, I don't really want one of them at the minute.
That's for your ultra slow mo cameras.
That's what else I want to do as well. Like just
just set a bonfire and then pour a load of petrol on it, set a light and capture it in slow mo. Watch that flame like.
Toy destruction would be a good channel as well. You know, like buy cheap toys off the car boot and overvolt them. So like just do random fucking
plug up.
Don't get me started on the car boot. Don't get me started on the car boot because I have a car boot stall. That's normally what I do.
That's another little venture we was considering is doing the reselling, go around car boots, finding the bargains, resell them on eBay.
Listen,
we've actually got an eBay account called Foxy Coin.
Get this. Listen, I've made a lot of money on car boots, me. I'm not gonna lie, right? But one of the ones that has always stuck in my head, and it was one of my best ones, is so in the place that I'm at, there's this woman who does a 20p stall, right? Her husband does house clearances and that, like, he gets paid to clear houses, brings up stuff to the car boot, his wife sells it. She puts a load of stuff in boxes, 20p each. I seen this flat cap. Now, I'm a man who likes a flat cap, so I thought, shall have that. As I've picked it up...
You've got the accent for it, no put that,
Yeah, of course I have. But and as soon as I've picked it up, I'm like, I like this, it feels right, good quality. And I've looked inside and it says Irish tweed and whatever. And as I've got home, I've done a bit of ChatGPT and whatever, and found out it's like a 40, 50 quid bloody flat cap. So I was like, buzzing. Stuck it on Vinted for 25 quid and only sold it for 22 quid day after. I only paid 20p for it. Yeah. I were absolute buzzing, and then like all sorts. I've done it with absolute everything: porcelain, bits and bobs. There was a woman who was selling like stuff for fill a bag for £1. So I bloody put all sorts in.
There's a good channel, actually, something sloth. What's that one?
But I were buying and selling silver at one point. Silver were very good, but the prices have just dropped.
Literally like 2 minutes away from where we're sat is one of the best car boots in the country, as according to
from my bedroom window.
According to AA, best car boot in the country, Croft car boot.
That's it. Flip it. DM. Look at Flipping Sloth. He makes a fucking.
Yeah,
he buys Hoover to like a £5 and sells it for like 50.
Yeah, I've seen people like that. That's what.
There's over 100 sellers pretty much every single time.
Yeah, that's what got me into it, like Ricky resells and Flipping Sloth and stuff like that. I've watched them for a little bit now. But yeah, that's what first started getting me into it. Well, I say getting me into it. It got me back into it, should I say, because I used to go as a kid with my uncle and that.
We used to do car boots all the time, to be fair. I'm a registered body piercer amongst other things. Yeah. We used to have like a converted caravan into a studio. We used to do car boots, doing body piercing, selling all the jewellery. Then it moved on to like retro games consoles and stuff like that. We used to do really good, didn't we?
Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Ours were just whatever my uncle could get his hands on.
Stuff I collected as a kid. just sell it at the car boot, which I massively regret because some of those cards would have been.
You know what it is though?
Valuable to.
Listen,
on the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Car boots and auctions are not the same as what they used to be. Honestly,
no.
Genuinely, and I don't mean this in a racist way, and I don't care if anyone even thinks it's in a racist way, but to me, it's because of the way the demographics has changed. Honestly, because like at the car boot where I'm at, I remember as a kid, I used to go with my uncle and you'd hardly ever see a brown person. More white people, you'd have more wheeling dealing, and I don't know, the whole vibe of it were different. And recently there's been a lot of Asian people that come in, they've completely wrecked it, and you'll turn round to them and like, do you know something that's like worth £5 or something, and it's been sat there for a while and you're just trying to get rid of some stuff, you're like, just chuck us 50p, go on. And they're like, oh, Denby. And it's like, well, no, it's £5. And honestly, people get so mad with it. And then there's an Asian couple. There's a woman and her sons, and they've got a few stalls that's a bit further down from me. And they even get annoyed with them because there's these people that come round in burqas and they try distracting you and all sorts. There'll be 5 of them in burqas. They'll pick something up. They'll go, oh, how much is this? You'll go, oh, 20 quid. They'll go, oh, 10p. And you're like, love, I've just said 20 quid. How can you go from 20 quid to 10p? And then you start arguing with them. And as you're arguing, the sons and daughters will start robbing stuff off your stalls and shit like that. And they've been clocked a few times for it. And, they're just absolute horrible people. And it's just changed the whole vibe of it for me. It genuinely has. It's not the same. Even everyone that I know that have done car boots for 30, 40 years all say it. It's not the same.
Yeah, I used to have an house clearing business many years ago with a good friend of mine. That's he's only going to Spain now, so I don't really see him much. But yeah, we used to strip people's houses. As soon as you go to car boots, as soon as you go to the auction houses, and you make a good living out of it. But you just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Too many people trying to undercut it. It's just not worth it.
Honestly, everyone wants something for nothing now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then people don't even go anymore because the whole vibe has changed. You end up arguing and fighting with like Asian people and everything, and then they don't even listen. And
what's up? You're arguing over pennies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the point? I mean, you can make 50, 100 quid on a quick YouTube video. Do you know what I mean? What's the point of arguing over pennies? It's just ridiculous.
Well, exactly. Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't get paid yet for my social media, do I? So don't rub it in my nose.
Probably. We might fuck up.
On that waiting list.
Yeah. Joe, what the worst thing is I'm still on the waiting list, but it's took the goals away now. And what I found out is when them goals appear, that's when they're doing, the period that you said, when they're taking on and stuff like that, and then it's all disappeared now, so it's gone again. So now I'm gonna have to wait for the next batch.
Matt,
and hope I get in.
Our biggest earner by far. I mean, tenfold over YouTube. We've got a bonus at the minute where for every $1 we make on Facebook, they will double it.
Yeah,
right, it's 100% increase on earnings, which is basically 2x on every.
This is the thing though. Is like I've been on that wait list since November. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I took a 3-month break, but you'd have thought to have at least been monetized.
It could be that. It could be content drop.
But I kind of think I know what it is though, because my old Facebook account that I had linked to it, I've swapped it now, had account violations on it for misinformation or something like that, because I'd shared a post and it got classified as misinformation, so it flagged my account, my actual personal account, that were linked to the page. So I removed that account and put a different one to it. And then
my person.
that doesn't have violations and stuff. And then about 2 days later, it came up with them goals. But obviously, I haven't been accepted this time, so I'm hoping in the next batch I get accepted onto the monetisation list now, because there's no violations with personal account. There's no violations with the business page. There's with the DM page. Sorry, it all seems in good standing now. So touch wood.
Yeah. I was going to say about probably about 10 years ago now. Was it about 2017 or it could have been 2019?
Yeah,
maybe
6-7 years ago.
So my account's got violations, my personal Facebook account, because back in
the 2018, 2019.
2019, my account got hacked overnight about 3-4 o'clock in the morning
by fucking ISIS.
I was posting loads of fucking terrorist propaganda and stuff, like people holding fucking AK-47s and all the fucking
reading out all the terrorist scripts,
balaclavas on and stuff like that, and all the Arabic writing and shit like that. And then they ran a load of random ads for random medical weight loss pills and stuff like that.
No, I don't believe you. You're just a typical white person. You put the propaganda up and then you blamed it on the brown person. No,
it was fucked. Honestly.
I'm with
a load of posts. They opened up an ad account and they've racked up a bill of like $300 for this fucking advertisement run of like random fucking like weight loss fucking pills. And I've basically my personal account can't make any ads or anything like that. And I've got a complete ad ban.
I'm clipping this live and I'm sending it to Stand Up to Racism. Honestly, blaming the brown person. He blamed it on ISIS for his post.
Stop reporting them.
I had to get my account back. I had to fucking upload my fucking ID and all.
Expect a flash protest at 7 a.m.
You caused digital ID. It's your fault.
Been hook, line, and sinking into it.
Honestly. Do you know what? With this social media ban, don't even get me started on that. I started talking about it on Tuesday.
In fact, I dubbed in with some things. It is literally it's a government overreach.
Yeah,
we should regulate what content our children see, not the government.
Yeah. I said all this.
Regulating that means they have control over the information content they see, and they'll only see what the government wants them to see.
Yeah, like Blue Sky, for example.
Yeah, but do you know? Media. Oh, you know exactly what they've done. When they announced digital ID, every single person said, no, we're not going to be accepting that, blah, blah, blah. So they've thought, right, how can we get in through the back door here?
Well, this is what the media ban's about. It's to prove you're not a child, so you have to prove you're an adult, and then they harvest your data for the digital ID. It's just one step in the door for the digital ID. That's all it is.
However, it will be bypassed by VPN. And kids will bypass it via VPN as well. Because if you go into VPN, set yourself to America, they haven't got a social media ban for under 16s. So all of a sudden, your browser will think, oh, you're in America, so it will give you that American version of Facebook that doesn't have that.
And the bonus is you watch some pretty good TV as well.
Yeah, but did you watch the Keir Starmer's speech, though? Because he mentioned something about VPNs and stuff like that. They're obviously aware that people...
that as well, aren't they?
Yeah, there was a word that people can get around it or whatever, but they'll still... Do you know what I mean? They'll still be doing something to tackle it in a way or something along them lines or whatever it was.
I don't know how you're going to tackle that.
But,
at all. I don't know how you're going to stop VPN.
By tracking people. By tracking the online movement, innit? I don't know. They'll do something. But it's just a back way entry for digital ID.
I just don't logically see how they can.
Listen, they know. Do you know personally? I know I'm gonna sound like such a conspiracy theorist here, and I don't know why. I've just got a weird feeling, right? But all kids now have no option but to take digital ID in a way, right? If you want your driving license, if you want to go on social media, if you want to do this, if you want to do that, there's that many different things now that the next generation are going to have to take digital ID. We don't want that. But then look, right, what's going to happen to all us lot? Well, they're trying to fucking...
around it, they ain't going to know any different.
Well, exactly. But then who's the only people that can teach them any different? Us. So what's the best way? Right, well, I know how to control this next generation. Get rid of the generation before them. Look at the way they're doing it with the demographic change. Fucking, you've got third world guys coming in, beheading people in streets, killing us, doing this, doing that. Everyone knows there's a civil war coming. It's on the brink. Do you know? And then what? Next generation, they can just shove a load of digital ID and they've got even more control over them.
Yeah, I think the government's trump card is they're going to start freezing people's bank accounts until you sign up for digital ID to reach your own money. That's going to be the curveball. They're going to restrict everything until you just give into it.
100%.
Cash is king. Cash is king.
And I think it's going to have to come to a point where civil war is like, yeah. It's going to be it's going to be the government against the people.
You're going to have a prolonged period of civil unrest before.
Cash is king is a whole new thing. I think we should say that till Tuesday. You know, like how ice cream vans, car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace. How is that going to succeed or continue with a cashless society? Because that's what they're aiming for ultimately.
See,
COVID started the whole cashless society.
By the way, my thoughts on COVID is it was man-made by the government. Yeah,
big style.
Oh, of course it was. Of course it was.
How far can we push them? How far will people fall in line with?
Listen,
limited, restricted.
COVID-19 was the test. It was the test of how to outreach the digital ID.
But apparently they had the COVID, you know, as a bioweapon. Apparently they had that in like the 1920s, 1930s, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
COVID has it is a disease that has been around for a long time.
Because if you one sec.
Was a variant that could affect humans. I think there was a variant before that.
Well, listen to this, because this was what I found out, and it were basically around 1920s, 1930s, or whatever. This is how I found out about the bioweapons and that. They sent, I can't remember if it were the British or the American special forces or a joint operation, but out to Russia or in them USS kind of whatever, into the mountains, and they found these secret labs that they tried to destroy. Not our forces, like their own people, the Russians had tried to destroy before we got there. And they managed to get some of the evidence, some of the whatever, infiltrate them. And they found, obviously, like all these chemically modified and whatever bioweapons. You had smallpox, chickenpox, COVID, all this, and this was in the 1920s, the 1930s, and they'd mass produced like actual weapons to fucking release on people, and COVID was in there. And they were like, honestly, the extent that they'd done it to were unreal as well. I remember watching the video were like an hour's long, you know, there were all sorts in it. But yeah.
I remember, my best memory of COVID is when it all kicked off was it was labelled what was it?
The Wuhan flu. Or...
No. I can't think what it is now.
But
no, it's gone. If it comes back to me, I'll just spurt it out.
COVID.
No. Chinese orientated viral infectious disease. That's what people were saying COVID was at first.
As like an
as an anagram for it.
Yeah, but I didn't believe. I didn't like at first. I was like, wow, you know, you don't realise what's. System sounds is off, so why is it doing that?
God, you go down a rabbit hole when you start talking conspiracies. It's like 9/11. Yeah, is it an inside job? Was it an inside job?
But
was it actually Al Qaeda and stuff like that? There's loads of stuff.
That was the weird thing, though.
The planes spoke perfect English, and planes don't just explode when you crash them into buildings. And
yeah, but that was the weird thing, though, is because this video that I seen was not like a conspiracy black hole. It was an actual genuine documentary about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was about the forces and how they went, and you know, that's why it was like a good hour documentary about it, like the special ops, you know, and they went out into the mountains and they found these holes that were like dug into the sides of mountains where, like, you know, to look at it at the naked eye, you couldn't even tell. And inside there was one it were a famous one as well. And basically what happened is, and this is how they got onto it, this it's just come back now, this is exactly how they got onto it at first, is they'd have these holes inside at mountains, you'd have scientists that were inside it, about 10-15 of them, they'd test it on human subjects and all sorts, and then they'd have like villages that was within so many miles of these mountains that were full, that were so top secret that they had just basically like 100 people on or something, and like they weren't allowed in, out, it was top secret, you know, and they'd test these bioweapons on people, and apparently one of them accidentally got out one day and it ended up almost breaking out into like a mass thing, and one of the scientists got exposed to it. It come out and all like 200-300 people on the camp or whatever it was all died within a couple of days, and they had to like shut it all down or something, and I think that's how the British intelligence got onto it, and then they ended up going and raiding a load of them and finding out, and then that's where they found the COVID and all the other weapons and whatever. But it was like a very interesting documentary about it.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I'm about time to call it, yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only one, because I keep bloody yawning as well.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone called it. Oh, God, someone called
yeah,
it.
I'll have to research some topics for Tuesday for sure.
Yeah, what are we doing? Are we doing every Tuesday?
Appear in your chat, I don't know yet.
Oh, sorry, bloody computer like that then. Sorry, I would have spoke on you a little bit.
It's difficult. I don't know if I'll be joining you on Tuesday because I'll have a lot of footage over the weekend to process.
Yeah, well that's it because obviously I struggle to get out as much with kids, so I've set Tuesdays and Thursdays as my days anyway, roughly around 7 p.m. give or take.
And then just hopping on a Thursday sort of thing. That's been kind of out.
Yeah, I mean we've got a lot going on, as you know, with
No, that's it. You can get out.
The family, as you well know, so probably once a week we can webcam.
That's what I mean.
I'll always drop on in the chat for sure.
You can get out a lot more than me, whereas me, I'm more weekend recording, because of kids.
We are normally, but we just decided to randomly go to Oxford yesterday because it was late enough for us to get there after the school run.
Oh. But yeah, we'll definitely set a nice day anyway. But I'm doing it every Tuesday and Thursday, guys. If you ever hop in and keep me a bit of company, anyone? Me three.
I'll join if I can't join on webcam. I will definitely join in your chat for sure.
I was just about to say I'm talking to me 3 consistent viewers that I seem to have had for me last 2 shows.
3 beaters. We're down to 2 at the moment.
I don't even know because I'm not on the thing. I just know that I've had 3 people that have consistently watched my show from the start, and I believe they're your viewers as well. So I appreciate them. They've kept me company. I've not been on my own. It's give me a little boost.
On that note, then we'll bid you farewell and cheers for joining us for this live. Again, been a few interesting topics, a few videos we've watched and gone through, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Most definitely. Good night. God bless, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Absolutely. Right, have a good one, mate. We'll catch up on Sunday.
No worries, you too. God bless, boys. See you later.
All right. See you later, buddy.
Bye. Bye. God bless everyone. Oh. Right, I'm still on Discord to you, aren't I?